I have returned to the haunted Fyxestroll Gardens. I recommend you check out this video for full context of today's story, but to give a quick recap, Guinaifen, a live streamer, convinced me to hunt ghosts with her inside Fyxestroll Garden. I ended up getting possessed by a Heliobus called Cirrus. The Ten Lords Commission locked down the garden to prevent those spooky creatures from leaving. Cirrus absorbs a huge amount of Heliobus, trying to possess everyone in the garden. Luckily, we stop her, and in her weak state, she possesses a small child judge in desperation. It's not all happy though, as the Judge Huohuo's companion ghost Mr. Tail sacrificed himself to stop Cirrus. Now, Judge Hanya and Guinaifen have requested I meet them at the garden, so let's find out why. I believe we passed through here earlier, didn't we? Oh, everyone's here.
Yo, what's up? You're finally here. Without you, our ghost hunting squad would be nothing.
You were hunting ghosts today. Spooky.
Hey, I'm a reliable squad member too. Sure, when you're not passed out in fear.
Like in that video.
Cut it out. If you keep teasing me, I'm not gonna perform my boulder smashing trick for you anymore.
Gasp. What's this ghost hunting squad all about?
The official name is the Ten Lords Commission Special Operations Team for the Heliobi Containment Breach Incident.
That is a mouthful.
That was the name given to us by decree of the Ten Lords. Since we managed to survive the Fyxestroll Garden incident, the Ten Lords decided to entrust us with hunting down and subduing the Heliobi using our special skills.
Alright. By decree of the Ten Lords.
That's right. This expedition was commissioned by the Ten Lords themselves. I am unsure as to why they attached so much importance to this endeavor, but I have a theory.
There must still be a pretty bad problem going on here then. Using our special skills, what special skills?
Huohuo is a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and I'm a Cloud Knight. We must answer the call to the best of our abilities. And this one here is an outworlder who's done great things for the sake of the Xianzhou.
Suppose, yeah, but Huohuo lost her Heliobi companion, so now she's not as special as she once was.
But why did little Gui have to get dragged into this? This mission is too dangerous for a civilian. Ugh, I get it. You don't think I have any special skills, so I'll just get in the way?
Every flower and tree on the Xianzhou is significant in its own way. Miss Gui has her own strengths too. As a famous street performer and live streamer, she has precisely the skills we need to acquire intel for our mission.
Oh, so she's our info gatherer. Gotcha. I don't have any more questions.
Miss Gui has set up a social media account under the guise of investigating paranormal phenomena and unexplained mysteries. We can use it to gather intel for our mission.
You hear that, Sushang? I'm a key member of the squad! They said I could be a Ten Lords Commission intelligence hawk! I might not be a scholar, but I don't think calling someone a hawk is a compliment.
The Ten Lords Commission has specially entrusted Judge Huohuo with commanding the ghost hunting squad, so please make sure to follow her lead in all matters related to the Heliobi.
That's right. I won't let us down.
After Hanya delivered the task to the ghost hunting squad, she left to continue resolving matters at Fyxestroll Garden.
Captain Huohuo, should we start the ghost hunt now? Captain? You can just call me Huohuo.
But you're our leader. Understood, Captain Huohuo.
I'm really surprised that Madame Hanya asked me to be the leader of the ghost hunting squad.
Why?
After Tail disappeared, I thought for sure the commission would ask me to resign, but for some reason... Anyway, I'll do my best to carry out my duties. As for our mission, Cirrus was locked up in Fyxestroll Garden, but there were a lot of other Heliobi that escaped after the creation furnace was broken. According to the Ten Lords Commission's understanding of Heliobi behavior, they tend to roam densely populated areas in search of hosts. And wherever they go, there are bound to be reports of supernatural phenomena.
Well, we already know there's tons of them in this area, so...
Little Gui, can you show us the website we'll be using for intel?
Or are you telling me they've spread all across the Xianzhou now? Ooh, spooky. Ta-da! This is the Paranormal Lovers website, Ghostly Grove. I've created a new account to gather paranormal experiences from the site. This account is your personal account, right? Is that really okay? The Ten Lords Commission has to stay hidden, but I don't have to. I've been instructed to gather fans at all costs. She has 1,300 fans already. That's right, as the number of fans increases, we can receive more assignments to investigate paranormal activities. There aren't any help requests posted yet, so let's check back in a bit.
Look, I'm a new user, so I only have a few followers on this site. But, based on past experience, once you get a following, people start flooding you with stories and news about paranormal activity.
What if all the leads we get turn out to be fake, though?
We have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Sometimes a lead is obviously fake, but other times, it's hard to tell from just a few words on the internet. After all, some people will make up all kinds of nonsense to attract attention.
Yep. Yep.
So, we still have to go out and fact-check the leads?
Mm-hmm. Plus, the Spiritfarers from the Ten Lords Commission will be carrying out their own investigation in secret as well.
Speaking of attracting attention, how do we get a following on a paranormal activity website? Sounds like Little Gui's department. She used me in some of her performances just to draw a bigger crowd.
She knows how to do it.
Haha, that's the easy part. We just post some videos of us ghost hunting, subduing Heliobi. We're working for the Ten Lords Commission after all. We're gonna have the best content out there.
We do have an edge there, yeah?
Oh wait, aren't we supposed to be operating in secret?
Another thing we have to think about is that Heliobi feed on the emotions of their hosts. They can even manipulate a host into revealing their deepest secrets. Wouldn't posting a victim's personal information online cause even more harm to the victim? I'm not trying to pick holes, just raising some concerns.
It has a point.
The way I see it, operating in secret and exposing the paranormal go hand in hand. We won't reveal the names of any victims. We'll just post some pics and videos of the squad engaging in fierce battles with the supernatural. And then come up with some dramatic titles. Like, Little Gui investigates. Ghost tries to scare young Cloud Knight girl on creepy road. Gets owned. You know?
Gets owned.
We'll turn the entire Heliobi hunting process into regular uploads. Viewers will see that there's nothing scary about it, and there won't be any public panic.
Why are you looking at me? Want a medal or something? It does kind of sound like a good idea.
Sushang's gonna be the girl that gets owned.
Thanks, bestie. I feel like some of you aren't convinced by the whole online ghost hunting thing. How about this? We take a look at the leads we have so far, and pick one to try out as a test run.
You okay?
Take a look. This post is getting tons of comments.
Look, it didn't take long for a help request to be posted, did it? Okay, so there's clues. Trigger warning, I just saw a ghost in Orem Alley. Bailu saw a ghost. Is there two of Bailu? I followed her into an empty alley and, being a bit cheeky, asked, "What are you doing here?" She pointed to the alley, saying there were people there, but there was nothing. Just the sound of children laughing. Sometimes near, sometimes far. Very eerie. Then Lady Bailu suddenly disappeared, even though she was standing right next to me. Let's accept it. Begin investigation.
Lady Bailu disappeared? That's nothing new. She sneaks off all the time.
That is very true.
That's not the point. Here, read this part. One of the healers from the Alchemy Commission had Lady Bailu cornered, but then she disappeared into thin air.
Maybe they were seeing things?
Judging from the comments, there were several witnesses. Sure, Lady Bailu runs away all the time, but disappearing into thin air?
It looks like the work of a Heliobus. The Heliobi are masters of manipulating the senses. There are stories of Heliobi changing their shape and appearance to disguise themselves as someone else.
I guess if they left the creation furnace, they would be everywhere.
Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's get moving and see if we can find some witnesses.
Before we head out, let's make sure we have our intel in order. If we can better understand what a Heliobus wants to do, and what it's capable of doing, it'll be easier for us to help the victim.
True.
Interviewing witnesses might give us some clues, but they won't know anything about Heliobi. I think I have an idea. We have another source of intel we could use.
We could also be interviewing oh, you want to use Cirrus?
That's right! Those Heliobi were locked up in the same space for ages! They probably got to know their fellow prisoners like the back of their, I guess they don't really have hands.
I don't.
The thought of seeing Cirrus sends shivers down my spine. But I bet Cirrus would be eager to see me again. They'd devour me whole if they could.
Yeah, they'd probably jump into you now if they had the chance.
I think Tail made a fool of Cirrus, and Cirrus has held a grudge ever since. If we can get them worked up over it, we might be able to use them to our advantage.
Cirrus doesn't seem like the kind that would want to help any of us out, to be honest. Okay.
Little Gui's methods can be a little unorthodox, but that's just because she has a vivid imagination. When it comes to getting things done, she's actually pretty reliable.
I'll take your word for it. Why did you suddenly feel the need to say that?
I'm worried you don't trust her plan. Just relax. Little Gui is unbeatable. In her area of expertise.
You seem to have a lot of history.
Like the time Guinaifen dragged me to the Fyxestroll Garden so I could protect her. But I was so scared, I ended up fainting.
Oh yeah, I saw that video, yeah.
While I was passed out, she went and caused all kinds of trouble. I neglected my duty of keeping her from making a mess of things. But I'll redeem myself this time. I'll make sure to protect her. And also keep an eye on her. That being said, why did you decide to come back into this mess? Dealing with Heliobi isn't an easy task.
I had a couple days off. I have a score to settle with Cirrus, yeah.
Oh, that's right. You were possessed by a Heliobus once before. Guess it wasn't a pleasant experience, was it?
Wasn't, no. Not, I'm tainted.
Can you not do that? Don't worry. This time, we're gonna avenge you. I'll show those Heliobi what happens when they mess with my friend.
I feel so unclean now after that experience.
I can't stand the thought of those things roaming free. After what little Gui and I went through, I'm not about to let them have their ghostly way.
Good, that's the spirit. Whoa, what do you say?
Mr. Trailblazer, do you think we can really catch Heliobi this way?
I swear I just heard a scream in the background music somewhere. Well, the internet is a very powerful tool.
I sure hope so. I can't help thinking that if Tail is out there, there'll be traces of him on the internet. He had a big personality.
We might be able to find him. Would you like to have Tail back?
Yes. Do you think I'm just getting myself into more trouble? It's not like we were good friends to begin with.
I think you two had a good connection.
But when Tail disappeared, my real tail, it disappeared too. Now my reflection looks weird to me, and I hate work even more than before.
So he stole your tail.
Maybe that's all just a bunch of excuses. The truth is, I miss him.
Aw. We'll find him.
Thank you. If we're ever going to find Tail, now's the best chance we have.
That's true.
Of course, finding Tail isn't our top priority right now. We need to catch and subdue all the fleeing escaped Heliobi as soon as possible.
Yep. Okay, Guinaifen.
Let's see. Ghastly gravy. Ghastly gravy? What kind of website is that?
Ugh, it's Ghostly Grove, not Ghastly Gravy.
Ghostly Grove is the most renowned website for paranormal enthusiasts on the Luofu. Everyone who loves the mysterious and the unexplained knows about it.
I'm curious right now. Is Ghostly Grove a real website? It's not a real website.
People share all kinds of paranormal experiences on this website. I used to go there to read first-hand accounts of ghost sightings whenever I needed to build up my courage.
Well.
Oh, this tedium. Even the insects can't hold my attention any longer. I wonder if these ones will prove to be more entertaining.
Cirrus, we've come to ask you a few questions. I hope you'll be cooperative.
Oh, if it isn't the little girl who fainted in Fyxestroll Garden the moment she encountered the Heliobi. Already talking to me like a detective, are you?
Cirrus definitely sounds bored out of their mind.
Hey, where's my sword? You just wait.
Can we destroy Cyrus already?
There are plenty of beings in this garden that would like to kill me. Why don't you line up one by one and take turns trying? Don't be ridiculous. We can't allow the host to be harmed. Cirrus, you must be unhappy with how things turned out, right? What do you want from me, little fox girl? You want to know what happened to the guard dog? He turned to ashes a long time ago. I don't care about that at all. But I can't help but notice you managed to escape the furnace, and now you're stuck here, unable to move an inch, while the other Heliobi are roaming around the Luofu enjoying themselves. Must be quite frustrating. You want me to assist you and betray my own kind?
Cirrus picks up on things very fast. Cirrus stays silent, sizing everyone up through the eyes of the spiritfarer they possess. Finally, they decide to talk.
I can do that. Under one condition. I wish to arrange a challenge. One akin to the struggle between the great Heliobus Ignimar and the general of the Luofu. As long as you can bring me the current general, anything can be negotiated. The general?
That might be a difficult ask.
What? Is that too much to ask? It seems the judge here doesn't have what it takes to negotiate with the Heliobus.
But, I mean, you weren't even able to defeat us. What makes you think you'd be able to defeat the general himself?
That's just another way of saying they don't want to cooperate. Huh? Wait, Huohuo, you can't seriously be thinking about...
Deal. I'll submit a request to the seat of divine foresight.
I guess we're going and asking Jing Yuan.
Oh, what do we have here? A nameless, a Cloud Knight, a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and a street performer.
Walk into a bar.
Quite the group.
Wow, the general recognizes me? I didn't realize I was so famous.
The general probably has intel on everyone that enters the Luofu.
My retainer Yanqing has mentioned you. You are one of the only people on the Luofu that was able to deprive him of his sword.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
Oh, I remember. I should apologize. I did a sword swallowing performance on the spur of the moment, but forgot to return the sword to him when I left the stage.
Like she wanted to keep it herself.
So, what wind has brought you to the seat of divine foresight?
Why can I not see any of the characters? Huohuo tells Jing Yuan about the Heliobi crisis.
General, we know you have important matters to attend to, and the Ten Lords Commission shouldn't be bothering you with something as trivial as the Heliobi. But if we allow those creatures to roam freely, I'm afraid...
I don't feel like the camera angle is supposed to be looking this way. I think there's a bug here. Because I can't turn the camera. But I can't see anyone.
I heard stories of a skirmish between a previous general and a monster of sorts. I'd always assumed they were an old wives' tale. I never imagined the villain of such tales would come to my doorstep seeking revenge. I must say, it seems a bit unfair that I should assume the debt for a conflict I had no involvement in.
Oh, Master Stroke them.
It would appear you are eager to see me assume the debt.
Now all the people are back again.
General Teng Xiao is a venerated predecessor. If I am to honor his legacy, then sitting idly by is not an option. If an audience with the general of the Luofu is requested, then I will honor such a request.
General, Heliobi are vile creatures capable of taking over the bodies of mortals. If you're unsure...
I appreciate the Ten Lords Commission having such high regard for my welfare. It is true I am rather inexperienced when it comes to Heliobi. But as General of the Luofu, I cannot look on while these fugitive creatures wreak havoc on the populace. I still have some paperwork that needs attending to. Once I am finished, I will make my way to Fyxestroll Garden without delay.
Nice. Just watch out for Cirrus. He's a sneaky devil.
I've never seen this one before. Human. Who are you?
Heliobus. Is it not your deepest wish to hold a rematch with the General of the Luofu? I have come to grant you an audience.
This is General Teng Xiao's successor.
Cirrus, we have brought you the person you wish to see. This is General Jing Yuan, the one who now sits at the seat of divine foresight. This is the current General of the Luofu? Look at that expression! He's barely half awake! Where is General Teng Xiao? Why did he choose such a lightweight to take over for him? I suppose it's already too late for the Xianzhou to rid themselves of this clown.
Oh my god.
Very well then. General Jing Yuan. How about we settle our score right here in Fyxestroll Garden? If I win, I must be free to come and go as I please.
Really think you're gonna beat the general?
I agreed to grant you an audience, not meet you in combat.
No.
What? You refuse? You won't fight me?
You're a little child at the moment. You don't seem very intimidating.
He comes here after I demand a rematch and won't even fight. Is he conceding that I already won? No, there can be no victory in ensuing combat. Human logic negates it.
You misunderstand. I came for a rematch. It's just that you are not a worthy opponent.
Oh, snap!
What? Unworthy?
Mic drop.
Teng Xiao, as General of the Luofu, was Commander-in-Chief of the Cloud Knights. Ignomar commanded the Heliobi. The two were as great as the sky and the earth, equally matched like yin and yang. It is only natural that they were worthy opponents. As it stands, I am the General of the Luofu. But you are no Ignomar, merely a prisoner. If you wish to engage me in battle, you must follow my rules. Defeat my army. Only then will I grant you the fight you seek.
A big ask there.
Your army?
That's right. You must defeat my 4 companions gathered here. Then, you will have proved yourself a worthy opponent.
We already defeated Cirrus once. I mean,
Wait, he means us? We'll be okay, right?
we've got this.
That's right. For us, any problem that can be solved by force isn't a problem at all.
Exactly.
So I only need to beat your pawns here.
It would serve you well not to underestimate them. They are as skilled in combat as they are tenacious in spirit. I worry they might pose a problem for you. If you win, you can have your rematch. If you lose, you will answer one question of their choice. No lies, no tricks. Can you accept these terms?
It's a deal. The game is set. This platform will be our chessboard, and the fighters will be the pieces.
I thought we were actually playing chess for a second. I guess not.
Humiliate me with lowly pawns. No matter then. I have my pawns to play.
We've defeated you once.
And receive my power. Now you will experience the might of the Heliobi.
You're not as intimidating as you make it out to be. In this battle, we receive the power of exorcisms. Current exorcism's effect is depleting enemies' toughness and dealing damage. Give it a try. All of them are trial characters, huh? And then down it goes. Not entirely sure what her skill does. It adds burden, but I don't know what burden does. But that did a lot of damage. So we're not ultimating? No, we get to ultimate first.
Lightning lance. Forward!
Is it me, or does Kalos sound different in combat than he does in cutscenes?
Time to go on the offensive.
Yeah, that's not his voice. Like, he doesn't sound exactly the same, does he? Did the previous voice actor get replaced during the strike? If that's the case, I'm a little bit sad because I like Kalos' voice.
By the will of the 10 lords.
I'll just
The
use
10
this.
lords decree.
Ooh, that's kind of
I
cool.
ordained.
Yeah. Weak, Cyrus, weak.
You've lost, Cirrus.
Ugh, don't get complacent. If I had all of Ignimar's power, I'd never have lost to the likes of you.
But you don't, so that's not how the situation is like here.
Should you decide to try again, my offer still stands. But you must defeat them.
What are we waiting for? Not so fast. Before we fight again, you need to answer one question like you promised. Ugh, pesky devil of a girl. All right. What's your question? Look, is this something a Heliobus could have done?
We show Cirrus the post about Bailu's sudden disappearance.
There are countless Heliobi that escaped from the creation furnace. And every one of them could have done such a thing. It could have been vengeance, curiosity, or simply hunger. So how would I know which one abducted your dragon lady? Of course, I do have my suspicions. For example, Luxie.
What kind of Heliobus is Luxie?
Luxie loves mischief. They give no thought to interfering in mortal affairs. Their only concerns are entertainment and freedom. Among all the fragments of Ignimar, the one most likely to abduct your precious dragon lady would be Luxie. We were sealed away for 1,000 years. It's been ages since we last tasted the joys and sorrows of the world of humans. I'm sure Luxie was eager to find a new friend and wander the world with them. I think they're telling the truth. Heliobi do have different personalities, and they can be influenced by the personality of their host.
Right.
If a Heliobus possesses a great warrior, they might gradually take on a braver, fiercer persona. And if their host is a playful child, they may adopt a childlike spirit.
Wander the world with them. It sounds like Lady Bailu would have been an ideal target. She's always running off to play in Arm Alley.
Yeah.
This intel should be a big help. Hey! We're not done here! You still owe me a fight!
We're already done with that. We'll get into it sooner or later. Yeah, we have to run some errands first. Be patient.
You bunch of meatbags! One minor victory and you think you're something special? Come on, show me what you've got!
You should have tried harder.
The clues are all pointing in the same direction now. It would be wise to strike while the iron is hot.
Thank you for your help, General. Let's get going.
That smug look in the general's face. Oh, he's still here.
The Heliobi are like a flame that burns eternal, with no need for sustenance. But alas, their curiosity got the best of them. and they became prisoners of humans. It is a pity.
So you sympathize with them.
I lament that we share the same weaknesses. Our situation is no different from that of the Heliobi. From the moment we gain sentience, we are driven by desire and instinct, bound to our destiny, moving unceasingly towards our own demise.
Yeah. Though they don't seem to have a demise point, do they? Are you afraid we'll be defeated by them?
The most important thing in a soldier is one's intuition for victory or defeat. And you have given me confidence in victory.
Why is Cyrus so obsessed with fighting the general of the Luofu?
The ancient legends recount that the Xianzhou once faced an invasion by a great enemy that threatened the annihilation of every race aboard the Xianzhou ships. In order to save the Alliance, a hero made a pact with the Flint Emperor, the predecessor of all Heliobi.
Uh-huh.
The Flint Emperor would aid the Xianzhou in battle, and if they were victorious, the hero and their followers would lose their physical bodies for eternity.
Okay, that's kind of,
When
yeah.
the fighting had ceased, none of the heroes survived, and the Flint Emperor was gravely wounded. Thus, the pact was unable to be fulfilled. As the centuries came and went, the story faded from memory. But the Heliobi remember. They hold claim to this debt for all time. The great battle between General Tang Xiao and Ignamar was fought largely for this reason.
Right. You're not going back to the seat of divine foresight.
Aiding the Ten Lords' commission in subduing the Heliobi is a legitimate reason to take a leave of absence. I shall treat it as a vacation and enjoy the scenery of Fyxestroll Garden. Though I must admit, the wind here does chill the bones.
The ambience chills the bones. This is one hell of a vacation spot you've picked, but yeah, let's go with that. So cool here now. Right, we should head to Aurum.
Ugh, I haven't been here in a while. It's nice to be back in the old stomping ground.
I've never seen you here before.
Oh yeah? Since you're so familiar with the place, you can lead the way and conduct the interviews.
Did I hear something from the peanut gallery? Look! Those two are wearing alchemy commission uniforms. They're probably looking for the dragon lady.
Lady Bailu disappeared into thin air. They must be pretty confused. Remember, we have to keep our identities secret when we interview them. And don't mention anything about the Heliobi. People might start panicking.
True, true.
Don't worry, Judge Huohuo. Effective communication with the public is one of the basic skills of a Cloud Knight. Hello there. Judging by your clothing, you two must be healers from the Alchemy Commission. My name is Sushang. I'm a Cloud Knight soldier. Are you looking for the dragon lady who suddenly disappeared?
Even the Cloud Knights are getting involved? Did you file a report or something?
Report? I haven't said a word to the Realm-Keeping Commission, let alone the Cloud Knights. People would think we were crazy if we reported this. There's something fishy going on. How did the Cloud Knights find out?
Good question. So, actually, we're affiliated with the
10th Squad. Cloud Knight Security Squad 10, to be precise. We patrol the streets and respond to all kinds of unexpected incidents. It's grunt work, essentially.
Yeah, we're no big shots or anything.
Oh, I can relate. We're no stranger to grunt work ourselves.
Yeah.
Anyway, we heard about the Dragon Lady's disappearance, so we hurried over to see if we could help.
Oh, we know this Outworlder here. He's from the Astral Express. I've heard the Dragon Lady mention him before.
Yeah, I'm a friend of hers. She and I are best buddies. Yeah, there we go. She and I are best buddies.
Well, it's great that you're all willing to help, but we haven't actually figured out what exactly is going on.
Yeah. Just when we had her cornered, the Dragon Lady disappeared with a bang.
The bang.
And while we were chasing her, we saw 2 of her. It really is a mystery.
Maybe you were experiencing double vision.
I'm not even 500 years old yet. My eyes are as sharp as they come.
It's not even 500 years.
Maybe you're overworked. Alchemy Commission healers are saving people 24/7. I'd start seeing things too if I were that busy. As the face of medicinal mastery on the Xianzhou, you two need to be living healthier lifestyles.
Huh. You really give what we're up against. After this is behind us, I say we take a holiday and get rested up.
So where did you last see Lady Bailu?
On that road there. And I swear I can hear a child giggling whenever I walk by. Must be the wind.
Even now, that's creepy.
Be sure to get some rest. We'll take over from here. Lady Bailu must have seen you and gone off to hide. But with her old friend here, maybe she'll be willing to come back out.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, we'll leave you to it.
Lady Bailu! Lady Bailu, where are you?
Listen for kids giggling.
Lady Bailu, come out and play with us!
Why are there 2 of her?
Oh.
They're asking us to play with them. Huh. Silly head. They're trying to trick you. They're just gonna catch you and take you back.
The one with the ghosts around it is clearly the Heliobi, right?
Ooh, I know. Let's play a game called Don't Let Anyone Catch Us. Run!
Seriously? That ghost twin was one thing, but your screaming nearly sent me to the grave.
Sorry, but seriously, I knew it was a Heliobus, but seeing double Bailu like that sent shivers down my spine.
It's okay, Miss Sushang. I've worked in the Ten Lords Commission for many years now, but I'm still not used to their tricks.
So how do we catch them?
They're eluding our senses, but they won't have gone far. We just need to look around.
They went this way.
I can hear laughter, but where's it coming from?
100% this door.
Oh, no, I'm starting to get the heebie-jeebies.
They're hiding in there.
You can say that again!
It seems to be coming from this room. I'll open the door and take a look. Everyone, stay on high alert. Huh? It won't open.
That's cheating. You can't just... Okay, we're ramming the door down. Try to ram the door down. You tried to ram door open, but it won't budge.
Strange. Is this also the work of the Heliobus?
It's not fair if they just hide behind a locked door.
They must know that we're following. But now that we know its hiding spot, it's time to use this. This is the harmonic chime. It's an item that the Ten Lords Commission forged to help deal with the Heliobi after the Fyxestroll Garden incident.
Okay.
Heliobi create illusions to isolate their victims. But if we ring this chime, our thought waves will synchronize with those of the Heliobus. As for how it works, I'm afraid that would take the rest of the day to explain.
Yeah, I just skip the details.
In other words, we'll be able to enter the Heliobus's illusion?
Exactly. But once we're inside the illusion, we'll still have to figure out a way to catch Luxie.
Okay.
You're the powerhouse of this team. We'll leave the door to you.
The third one's very deep. I am a jack of many trades, but the master of none.
Come on, you're too modest for your own good.
When you're ready, ring the chime. We'll all charge in together.
Ring the chime.
I never thought this would be behind the door.
Great, it's the same thing as before.
Remember, it's just a Heliobus illusion.
They like their mazes.
Hey, you over there! Release Lady Bailu!
Don't be a bunch of fun suckers. She doesn't want to let anyone take her away. Luxie, they came here looking for me. It's starting to get dark. Maybe it's time for me to go back now? Lulu, Tim Didn't we say before that we wouldn't let any grown-ups find us? And never let them take us home? Why? Why did you change your mind? You're right. Grown-ups break their promises, but we don't. That's right. Remember, if you ever get hungry, I can conjure up anything you like. Berry pheasant skewers, star taro bubble tea, you name it. We have it right here.
This is basically just kidnapper tactics, like giving them stuff they like so that they stay with you rather than trying to leave.
Okay, pick some right now. Not yet. Why don't we play a game first? You bad guys over there, okay? You're gonna be in the game too. Lulu, let's make a run for it. If we escape from them, I'll conjure up all of your favorite snacks and drinks. Wow! Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! We're free from the grown-ups! We can play all day, every day!
I forget that Bailu is just a kid sometimes.
I just want to play a little longer! What's so bad about that? Why do I have to lift the weight grown-ups do? Grown-ups are always saying, study now and have fun later. But the grown-ups I see at the Alchemy Commission never have time for fun. Stop chasing us!
Stop running away!
Let me have some fun!
Get back here! Why are your small feet so fast?
That door over there is the only way out. We'd better close it.
You're not going anywhere, Bailu. Oh my gosh, you got a speed boost. We are inside the illusion. I don't feel like we're gonna... Oh my god. Bailu anticipated your attempt to block her path, but as long as she's run fast enough, she can do whatever she wants.
By the Arbiter, they sure know how to run.
Yeah.
That's the power of a Heliobus.
Catch your breath before you pass out. Let's try a new strategy. I don't think we can beat them like this. We need to use our heads.
Sushang's gonna use her head? Now we're really done for.
I think I'm hyperventilating.
Oh, you're fine. Just take a breather. Wait, I have an idea. How about we use a little reverse psychology? Instead of chasing Lady Bailu, we get her to come to us.
How are we gonna do that?
Are you serious? Does that little dragon girl look like she's gonna come running over to us?
Chasing Bailu around like this reminds me of something I saw back home when I was a child. On my home planet, resources were scarce. And if you wanted to eat meat, you had to risk your life by going deep into the mines to hunt an animal called a sky mink.
Okay.
Sky minks fly so nimbly and are so alert that even the quickest of hands will have a hard time catching them.
Why are we having story time all of a sudden?
Gather round, children.
Ugh, don't interrupt. Hear me out. The sky mink's ecology is unique. It lives in symbiosis with a venomous creature called a shrieking lizard. When a sky mink goes out to feed, it lets the lizard protect its young.
Okay.
So we used to go to sky mink nests to catch shrieking lizards instead. When a shrieking lizard gets caught, it calls to the sky mink with a loud shriek to warn it to return to the nest and protect its young, which of course led the sky mink right to us.
Sounds pretty smart.
I'd hesitate to call it that. Shrieking lizards spew out a potent venom. Many people lost their lives trying to catch a tiny morsel of meat for dinner.
Yeah.
Nice story, but what's it got to do with chasing Lady Bailu?
Ugh, isn't it obvious? If we catch one Bailu, the other will come running to us. I remember one of the judges had a precious item called a Lunambra gourd, which could absorb and imprison Heliobi. Come to think of it, I think that's the thing I smashed. I wonder if they fixed it.
Actually, I have one with me, but it's only effective when a Heliobus is close by.
So we just need the fake Bailu to get close to you.
Nice! In that case, you can take the gourd and camp out in a corner. The rest of us will chase Lady Bailu back over here.
If we catch Lady Bailu, will Luxie really follow her into our trap? Do Heliobi really have a sense of loyalty to their victims?
Who knows? Cirrus said that Luxie is kinda childlike. It's worth a try.
Right, so Bailu went down that way. Let's see where she goes.
Why do grown-ups always say that life is harder for them? So weird. Weren't grown-ups kids once too? Would you spoil the fun for younger you just because older you isn't happy? Exactly. Why do they always talk about things I don't understand? I just want to have fun.
Gonna make it. Yeah, she's turning this way. Need to close this door. Yeah, I need to open this one here. I'll close this one. All right, so I need to open this one, then like close that one. To open, close, open, close. Yeah, so now over here she can only go one way, and that should lead us to the right spot. Here. Okay, there we go. There's.
Don't let me go! I don't want to be locked in here! Lady Bailu, please calm down. You're not yourself right now. You're being influenced by a Heliobus. You're lying! I never had playmates. Today I finally found one, and you guys are trying to take them away! Grown-ups are so mean! As soon as they see children having fun, you want to ruin it!
It is a bit sad that Lady Bailu doesn't have anyone to play with. I'm a big meanie head. So sorry. Yo, boss, maybe we should let her off with a warning this time.
Careful! Don't let them manipulate you!
Oh man, sorry. Yeah, that's true.
Sure enough, they walked right into our trap.
I was considering letting you join the club and have fun with us. But since you're so determined to spoil everything, I'm afraid we'll have to settle our differences through violence. Yes, violence. The only language you grown-ups know how to speak, right? The one you use when you're telling us off.
Not very happy. Blast him. Yeah. This thing has so much health, it's ridiculous. Steal the fire thingy. Bam!
Raise barriers of the unknown and watch them cry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lulu. The grown-ups won. I can't play with you anymore. Luxie, we said we never go back with the grown-ups. They break their promises, but we can't.
There's nothing I can do about it. Playtime can't go on forever. But we still had lots of fun. Let's play again next time.
There won't be a next time. Huohuo, you know what to do.
Yeah, suck it up.
Luxie, how long before the next time we can play together?
We both have many years ahead of us, so in that sense, it won't be long at all. But for now, I have to leave with these grown-ups.
Yeah.
All right. Lady Bailu, it's getting late. You need to go home now.
As the Heliobus disappears, Bailu's eyes regain their clarity. She is retaking control of herself.
Everything's so fuzzy. Did I do something bad?
I don't even know if she wanted to play with this Heliobus.
No need to feel bad, Lady Bailu. You were in a dream world. None of it was your fault.
But I made everyone chase after me for so long. I shouldn't have done that.
It's only natural to want to escape when strict rules are being forced on you. I know there are a lot of grown-ups trying to control you, telling you what you can and can't do. They're the ones to blame.
I was ready to apologize to everyone, but now you made me forget what I wanted to say.
Apologize for what? You know, you and me have a lot in common. I'm almost a grown-up now, but I still miss my childhood days and running about barefoot. My big brother used to boss me around. He'd give me chores, constantly telling me to grow up, that kind of thing. Then one day, I decided to rebel. I ran away to prove that I could get by without my family, and eventually settled on the Xianzhou.
Have you talked to your family since then?
Whether it's a dragon lady like you, or an ordinary person like me, I feel like many people's lives follow a similar trajectory. One day, you'll have the strength to leave your current situation and move on to the next phase. In the meantime, I suggest you try and cherish the good, rather than apologize for the bad.
All right. I don't want everyone to feel too sorry for me. Hey, did you ever think about joining the Alchemy Commission as a psychotherapist?
Jeez, and there I was, pouring my heart out. Now I feel like this kid's lived longer than I have.
She probably has, to be honest.
Can we not linger around here too long? This place is really spooky. Maybe we can chat somewhere else?
Truth be told, Luxie didn't seem as evil as the other Heliobi we've seen.
That is very true, to be honest. She just wanted to play for the most part, and she even came with us willingly. Between Luxie and Cirrus, completely different ballpark.
They sure made us run, though. If I ever have to run like that again on the job, I'm filing for workers' comp.
Heliobi don't really fall under good or evil. They just act according to their desires and emotions. I hope the others will be just as easy to subdue.
I had fun.
I should go surrender myself to those two medics. They were looking so hard to find me.
Wait!
Huh? What is it?
We're going to make a post about this paranormal incident online to attract more followers. It'll help us get more intel.
Did you record the 2 Bailus earlier? You tell Bailu about the website.
Oh, I get it. You can't just tell the public that the dragon lady was possessed by a Heliobus, right? So, we won't mention my name, right? And we'll make up a headline?
I think they're gonna be pretty obvious that it's you.
That's right! We want to report this incident like it's a paranormal phenomenon. The more exaggerated, the better. And then announce that it was solved by our ghost hunting squad. Then we add on a few photos and videos. It'll be sure to get lots of views.
That's great and all, but I'm not good at making stuff up on the spot.
I heard that you helped Mr. Cian write stories before. You must be an expert wordsmith.
Kind of putting me on the spot here. But aren't you the one in charge of social media engagement?
It's all a team effort. Come on, help me think of something.
Here's a picture I just snuck for a post. It's a nice shot, but when did you take it? Don't worry about it too much. People need to remember to take more pictures. More pics equals more fans. Next up is a little creative liberty, am I right? So not breaking news, but hottest scoops. Maybe hottest scoops. After selecting different post styles, we'll also receive different types of comments. Right, so we do hottest scoops. Who is this body double for Lady Bailu? Find out now. Yeah, that sounds good. Look, you can change the post as well. So breaking news, mind blown! Exclamation mark. Check out this cosmic horror that can duplicate itself. Mythopedia, mystery uncovered, the emergence of space-time parallelism. What? No, I like the hottest scoop ones. Publish.
I say that's a good title. What does everyone think? Alrighty then, it's decided. You should go back soon, Lady Bailu. Those 2 medics have had a rough day.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going back now. Thanks for the rescue.
Bye, Bailu.
Case closed. I never knew catching Heliobi would require so much work.
We're not done yet. Madame Hanya said that once we've subdued a Heliobus, we should return to Fyxestroll Garden and lock them inside one of the evil binding matrix's suppression towers.
Yep. expel evil and capture stray spirits. With the support of the Ten Lords Commission's Spiritfarers, you seal the Heliobus within the Lumna Umbra Gourd.
It's over. Now I can finally get some rest.
But there are still lots of Heliobi roaming around out there. We can't rest for too long.
Yeah, we've got more work to do. Let tomorrow worry about tomorrow.
I couldn't agree more. I'd rather focus on resting first. I need to wait for my heart rate to recover before I go chasing another Heliobus.
Guinaifen has invited you, Sushang, and Huohuo to a group chat. Here, coming. Hello, everyone. Glad to meet you all. Yeah, that sounds like something I would say. Hey guys, this is Huohuo. Glad to meet you all. Stop fooling around at Rainy. Huohuo liked it. Me and Huohuo are on the same wavelength. I won't keep you any longer since we're all tired. I just have one thing to say. Our post today is blowing up. It's got tons of comments and reposts and has become one of the hottest posts today. Ooh, well done, little gooey. Ooh. Ooh. Me and Huohuo are saying the same thing. Yeah, everyone go take a look. Shared by little Guinaifen. Is that her last name? Welcome back, little Guinaifen. Oh my god, that's not a comment. New fans 10,800. A new investigation assignment. Anyone met a weirdo in Exalting Sanctum who wants to play chess? That does sound like something we should check out. We also got a text from Guinaifen. Nothing to report today. It's so quiet and no one's really chatty in here. So different from the other general chat groups. Maybe everyone's busy with their own thing. Oh yeah, busy is good. Busy is great. Cries. Little Gui. Tags everyone. Come in. Our little Gui requires your presence and care. What happened? She wants to chat. Thumbs up. I see. I want to chat too. Let's have a long chat. Wow. What about Huohuo? I don't think Miss Guinaifen would specifically ask. This ghost hunting squad group is never meant to be a serious work chat only. Chat away if you want. Yay! 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 Dancing. Raise your number of subscribers to 20,000. Okay. Okay, we've got tons of things there now. This post has piqued my interest. Click on it and check it out. Yeah, this is the chess one. Recently, a strange individual has appeared in Exalting Sanctum, calling herself Chess Ghost. She's set up a stall and invited others to play chess with her. It would have been fine if it were just a simple chess game, but here's the creepy part. She claims that if you win against her in chess, she'll reward you with a large sum of strails. However, those who lose to her end up standing straight and motionless like a stick around the chessboard, nearby like soulless puppets. Could this be some evil ghost playing chess with people and then possessing the losers? Can someone please look into the situation? Hashtag ghost sighting. Possessing losers. What a loser ghost, am I right? Frigid Raven says the strails she promised might even be coins forged from souls. Most Handsome at O'Malley says, it just goes to show that these guys were no more than amateurs. That's not how chess should be played. Lil Gui's #1 simp says, if you're so good, why don't you take a shot? We get 4,500 subs for doing this one. Let's take it. We started getting a lot of leads and tip-offs, so everyone went off on their own. I went to inspect the chess ghost rumors and bumped into Yanqing. He was also here investigating a report on the situation. The chess ghost player ended up being more of a riddle ghost and had me doing mazes. It didn't like me winning though, so it revealed itself as a Heliobus and attacked me. Of course, I beat it and sealed it away in the suppression towers. I then got another lead for a spectral starskiff sighting. The entire ghost hunting squad joined in for this one. We spotted it in Stargazer Navalia before running into Xingni, Yukong's adopted daughter. She wanted to film the spectral starskiff's interior and told us her mom had seen it as well. So we went to see Yukong on suspicion of her being possessed by a Heliobus. They all agreed to meet at Fyxestroll Garden where the starskiff appeared again. A Heliobus took on the form of Yukong's late friend. Some emotional words were shared before we sealed away the Heliobus in the towers. After writing up some Ghostly Grove posts about these two incidents, we reached 20,000 fans and were ready for the next big task.
Hello! Let's get started with today's operations.
What is today's operations?
The 10 Lords Commission Special Operations Team for the Heliobus Containment Breach Incident, aka the Ghost Hunting Squad, is ready for action! Yeah!
Yeah! Oh, come on, give me some enthusiasm.
Looks like we're the only ones in good spirits today.
I know, right? Why are these, like, two other guys, like...
I'm sleepy. Oh, little Gui, what kind of magical elixir did you take to make you so energetic?
It's called life.
Every time I see our follower count increase, I get so excited I can't even sleep. It works better than any kind of tea or coffee.
Honestly, same. Please subscribe and join the channel. It makes me happy and gives me life.
Well, aren't you lucky? As soon as I closed my eyes, I dreamt of endless running and circling and chasing after Lady Bailu. It was even more exhausting than doing it in real life.
Sushang, you slept for an entire day.
It's pretty impressive.
Catching ghosts is a night job. It only makes sense to sleep during the day. Yeah, I have an idea. How about we all just pretend that I've been possessed by a sleep ghost? Let me sleep for another 10 hours, and then call it a day's work.
Jeez, that's a lot of sleeping.
A certain celestial jade-playing divination commission employee, perhaps?
Yeah.
Divination commission? Celestial jade? Shouldn't they be doing divinations?
They're too busy slacking off.
It's this girl. Here, look at this post.
I'm late as usual for work today and everyone's acting sus. At a certain undisclosed commission, it's really strange. When I arrived at work today, everyone seemed off. Their faces were pallid, expressionless, gloomy, and they had distant, unfocused gaze, moving slowly along. I curiously asked what happened, but no one said a word. The entire divination commission feels eerie, and it scared me to the point where I lost all interest in playing tiles. What's even stranger is that I wanted to slip away when nobody was looking, but I ran into the master diviner. She didn't even ask about my attendance, she just told me to be late as usual. Something is definitely going on in this certain commission, the name of which I'm not at liberty to say. You yourself mentioned Master Diviner already, a certain undisclosed commission. LMAO. Someone says, if everyone's affected but you, then chances are they're probably normal and you're the one affected. True, actually, that could be. And Blessed Average Joe says, OMG, so scary / sarcasm.
I take my job seriously. I'd never post something like late as usual on a public forum.
That is very suspicious.
Miss Sushang, I think you missed the interesting part. The description in this comment is really suspicious. It definitely sounds like Heliobi activity to me. And if Heliobi have managed to infiltrate the Divination Commission, that spells big trouble for the Luofu.
You're right. Maybe we should contact Miss Qingque and warn her not to go to work today.
I'll do it. Is everything alright on your end? Don't go to the Divination Commission. So what exactly has happened? Why is everyone looking so sluggish? Guard the gate. Don't let anyone in or out of the Divination Commission. Stay safe, we'll be right there. Got it. Now I'm a real door guardian.
Notification sent. I guess now we should go to the Divination Commission and see what's going on.
Yeah.
But let's talk to Cirrus again first.
Just gonna want to fight us again.
So, you imprisoned Luxie in the Matrix. And I heard the cries of other Heliobi longing to break free. It would seem the Ten Lords Commission has everything under control. What is it you want from me?
We miss you, that's all.
Blech. You have managed to disgust me still further.
One victory equals one question. Don't forget the agreement you made with the General.
Don't be so sure of victory before the battle begins, young one. Without Tail to protect you, isn't subduing a Heliobus a bit overwhelming for you? You know, if you can accept me with an open heart, I can take his place and help you.
Definitely not.
Really?
Of course.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Oh?
The fact that you're trying so hard to persuade me means that you're not sure of victory either. If you were, you'd have devoured us without hesitation. Am I right, Cirrus?
Huohuo was getting a spine here, I like it.
And have it your way. I'll destroy Jing Yuan's pawns here and now! Don't let your previous victory go to your heads. The slightest misstep will be your undoing. Let's see how you perform without the General here to watch your back.
I will never rest. Your mortal bodies will fatigue and breathe their last breath. Then I will endure.
Cirrus is trying really hard. I'm not sure if they're trying to convince us or themselves, though. There's a lot of damage. Jeez. Absolutely destroyed.
We did it.
That was easier than the first time.
Ask your question. We think the Divination Commission has been infiltrated by a Heliobus, but we don't know which one.
Tell Cirrus what's happening at the Divination Commission.
Entering the Xianzhou's window to the future, it must be none other than Kiraloom. They always relished hounding your prophets and seers with questions of destiny, watching them flounder between the random and the preordained.
And destiny is preordained.
That pile of protein in your human skull is computationally inefficient. Your conjectures on destiny are little more than analogies and illusions.
Should have Cirrus talk to Destiny's slave and see how that conversation would go.
But we, the Shapeless, are different. When we come together to harmonize and observe, destiny is clear and vivid as firelight cast into darkness. Ugh, in warfare, nothing is more important than being able to predict your opponent's movements. Among the fragments of Ignimar, Kiraloom was in charge of knowing the past and predicting the future. It is said that during that fateful battle, Kiraloom had a premonition of failure, but Ignimar ignored their warnings.
And that was their undoing.
It looks like we have a clear target this time. Let's get going. I may not have the same predictive power as Kiraloom, little fox girl. One thing I do know is that sooner or later you will beg for my help. Time will tell.
There she is, waiting.
Oh, you're here. Is that a 10 Lords Commission, Judge?
What's the situation?
Something's amiss in the Divination Commission. Everyone is mumbling to themselves. Is this some workforce overhaul? Did I set a bad example?
I'm afraid not, Miss Qingtua. Something unexpected happened. I'm just not sure how to explain it.
Well, anyway, there's a dangerous situation at the Divination Commission at the moment. So just don't go in there.
Good idea. With working conditions like these, I wouldn't be able to concentrate anyway. I heard from Alway that the Artisanship Commission is also experiencing strange phenomena. Several of the apprentices have started babbling nonsensically. It's kinda scary. Of course, it could just be a side effect of being denied graduation.
In that case, Miss Qingtua, could you stand guard here for us while we investigate?
It doesn't seem like a good idea to just stand here under such dangerous circumstances, does it?
I mean, you could leave, but... Wait, are you thinking of coming with us? Didn't you see how bad the situation was?
Yeah, I've seen it all right. But if I leave now, won't that count as an authorized absence? I can get away with slacking off, but the Master Diviner won't tolerate complete abandonment of my post. Besides, you guys need someone familiar with the Divination Commission to show you the way, right? Then let's go.
I guess we could do that.
What's going on?
So stay close to me, okay? I'm a little scared.
What are they looking at?
And what are they looking at?
Is everyone okay?
Is the orb normally red?
There's only one way.
Divination is meaningless.
Oh yeah, they're definitely weird.
How did the Matrix of Prescience become like this?
Look, Diviner Fu is standing at the center of the Matrix of Prescience. What is she doing?
Judging by her chanting, I think she's performing navigation calculations. Or divining. But something's not right. The Matrix of Prescience isn't moving at all.
She's probably already been possessed by a Heliobus.
A Heliobus? Is that the danger you were talking about?
Yeah, that could be.
I read about them in a book. Starfire essence that can transform itself. Enjoys manipulating the dreams and desires of mortals. You mean the Master Diviner is being controlled by something like that?
Potentially.
How can we snap her out of it? We could try ringing the harmonic chime. If we're close enough, we should be able to enter the Heliobus's illusion.
Silence! Idle chatter is not permitted in the Divination Commission.
Master Diviner, you're awake!
Yeah.
Or perhaps we should call you Caraloom.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you call me. I am the master of the Divination Commission. The current divination has reached a delicate stage, and no one is permitted to disturb it. Not even a judge of the Ten Lords Commission or a guest from the Astral Express. Qing Chui, I have grown weary of your insubordination. Are you the one who brought these outsiders into the commission? Have you turned a deaf ear to all the rules I've laid down?
She doesn't sound entirely like herself. Even though she's kind of annoyed at the moment because of the disturbance, I still don't believe that everything's fine here.
Qing Chui, you are hereby expelled from the commission.
That's... Darn, now we're down one person.
A great idea!
I'm free! I don't have to work.
My days here really have been unproductive. Loafing around outside and playing Celestial Jade. All while taking a Divination Commission salary. It's... how to put it?
Living high on public expense.
That's not quite the right way to describe it.
I would call it... wasting my life away. Thank you, Master Diviner, for giving me the push I needed. Since you feel that my skills could be put to better use elsewhere, it's time for me to think about making some changes. But before I leave, I have to help these guests take care of some trouble here at the Commission. If I don't, people will think I was fired because of cowardice in the face of danger. What next? What do we do now? Giving a dramatic speech to my boss was cool and everything, but it's not gonna help her break free from the Heliobus clouding her mind.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to do. The Heliobus isn't trying to trap us inside the illusion, and it doesn't look interested in attacking us either.
Well, it's probably searching for information through this divination, so we're just bothering them at the moment.
Clouding my mind? I've never been of clearer mind than I am right now.
Yeah, it's definitely not her.
From now on, I will dedicate myself to defining the predetermined futures of the Xianzhou Alliance, and will make these futures known to the world so that all can live in clarity.
I think you've gone off the deep end.
I know what you want to say. Spare me the lecture on human wisdom prevailing over nature and those ridiculous notions of free will. These are but crude illusions created by the brain. From the beginning, there was only one path. You are nothing more than a pawn at the mercy of the Stellaron hunters.
Okay.
What day you boarded the Express, who your enemies are, where you go. These choices that you think you make freely of your own accord are mere tributaries that will eventually converge on the path of destiny.
Right.
Your journey to the Xianzhou, the defeat of Phantilia. All these were written into a script long ago by that slave to destiny, hidden in the shadows.
Uh-huh.
Even in this very moment, your options are few. Ready your bat and charge at me. Argue with me loudly and futilely, or fall into silence.
Don't let her words get to you. There are always other options.
I hope I do get other options. Ready your bat and charge at her, argue with her loudly or futile, fall into silence. Those are the only options I get. Ready your bat.
The rise and fall of the tides are dictated by the fire trigram and the water trigram. You are powerless against such a force. You have no hope of defeating me.
I don't know about that.
Venting your anger is meaningless. Anger cannot change that which is already ordained by destiny.
So you should know that I'm gonna defeat you now.
Offense, no defense. Is that your strategy?
Pretty much, yeah.
Your attacks won't land on me. Only on these innocent puppets. Preparing for collection.
Explosions! Boom, 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 boom. That really just finishes the battle. 109,000 damage? Are you kidding me? That's insane.
Such trivial choices cannot change the inevitable. If you are still not convinced, I can demonstrate to you the true nature of destiny in a way that your human brain can comprehend.
Sounds good to me.
Then follow me.
What is this?
A maze?
This place is what the Divination Commission calls the Pathfinder. It's a sandbox game that diviners use to simulate future paths and exercise our minds. But why did the Master Diviner bring us here?
You want to play a game with us?
That's right. Now listen. If you place an ingenium in this little maze and give it a command, it will find its way to the exit precisely as it was commanded to do so. Are humans not the same as they navigate the path of destiny set before them? But you're probably thinking, humans are not machines. There is more than one path in the universe.
Humans are not machines. There's more than one path in the universe. I'm only getting these options.
And yet machines we are. Complex, sophisticated, but machines. We are just like the ingenium in this maze. We have no options to speak of. We can only navigate one path. The one that takes us to our destination. Let's begin. Lead the ingenium to the exit. Show me how many choices destiny gives you.
It feels like we're dancing to the Heliobus's tune.
It's not really giving me any other options to mess around.
Let's begin. Lead the ingenium to the exit. Show me how many choices destiny gives you.
I might make sure you're paying attention. There's only one pathway out. It's like, all I can really do is like send it that way, that way, that way, and then that way, you know? What, am I not supposed to release it?
We did it!
That is an option.
Well done. Your choices are as the Omniscia foresaw them. You should know that there was only one answer to this puzzle from the beginning, just as destiny has only one path.
And this puzzle was designed by you.
Yes, for a puzzle that was designed from the start, choosing any other path would be a pointless mistake. But the universe isn't someone's game, and no one is designing puzzles for us to solve. The universe doesn't have a single answer. We can do anything we want while we're in it. Even if it's the same work every day, I can hide in the library and read a book, or find someone to play Celestial Jade with. And that's freedom.
I never thought slacking off could convince me of anything. Sign of a true scholar. A diviner of the Divination Commission, after all.
Ugh! Sushang, snap out of it! A slacker Heliobus is getting into your head.
Qingque. For you, life may have a seemingly infinite number of choices. That is because your choices are simply different ways of slacking off and wasting time. They are of no consequence to anything. But for me, choices come with very real consequences.
I don't know. If Xingxue likes to slack off, let her slack off. It's her time. She can use it wherever she wants. Who are you to judge how Xingxue uses her time? How dare you?
That's the most divinery thing you've said so far. As the Master Diviner of the Luofu, I have a heavy responsibility. I must comb through the complex threads of destiny day after day, all for the preservation of this giant ship. Some paths look promising, but lead to an abyss of despair. Then there are small trails that plunge deep into unimaginable darkness. And in the end, I realize that we have no real choices. There is only one path to follow, only one way to the optimal solution, even if it is paved with ashes and bitterness.
There you go, though. There's only one optimal path, but there are many pathways, Ed boy, many doorways. And, you know, if you could go through any of them, they might not be great, you know, you might get plunged into an abyss or two, but you might still get to your destination, or you'll get to a destination, I guess.
There is only one way, and there only ever was.
There is only one fastest way.
Oh, what do we do? I don't think we can persuade her.
She has been drinking a lot of that Heliobus juice, so I'm not entirely sure what to do.
I have a proposal. Why don't we try a more advanced sandbox? However long you want to play this game, and whatever tricks you try to pull, I'll happily play along.
Miss Jingchua!
Jingchua is gonna do something.
Use your free will to guide the Ingenium out of the sandbox.
I'm not sure how this is gonna convince her, but I'm doing it.
The path changed slightly, but it was just as simple. I'm sure the Master Diviner would say, destiny only has one path. Your choices are just a predetermined solution to the puzzle. Actually, I don't think I agree. Master Diviner, let's reset the sandbox and give it another go, shall we? Again? Do it all over again, exactly as it was. You can try it 1,000,000 times over, and 1,000,000 times over it is doomed to the same fate, because there is only one path. I see what you're thinking, Jingchua. You're an interesting one.
Jingchua, I've been thinking through the calculations for this puzzle. There really is only one solution.
This maze was designed by Carolum. It's no use. There aren't any other solutions. As long as we're playing this so-called game of destiny, we can't win.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she might have a trick up her sleeve.
No, there's a second choice. There will always be another choice.
Mr. Trailblazer, quick, say something to persuade her.
I see where she's going with this.
Ready to begin? Of course there's another solution to this sandbox. Listen to my idea. You're all gonna help, right?
Of course.
Miss Jingchua, I don't know how you're planning to solve the puzzle, but I'll support this squad to the end.
Count me in. I'm sure Miss Jingchua has something up her sleeve.
That's what I'm saying.
If we can help, I'm in.
I only need 2 people for my plan to work. You go stand in the sandbox. Right about that spot over there.
Okay.
Next, Judge Huohuo, you stand on the other side of the room. And stop shaking. All right, we're ready. And now the second path appears.
So do we just do that? I mean, but we're still going to the same exit, so we're still going to the... I guess the journey is different, but the destination is the same, right?
This is the other solution. The alternative choice. I created a new solution. Master Diviner, you're not the only one who can design a puzzle. And I don't tread the path of destiny alone. You think that by calling on your companions for help, you created a new path out of thin air? You're just playing with semantics. I could weave 1,000 routes for you, but they lead to the same destination. So what significance is there in having a choice?
Yeah, you don't understand what she's saying. She says she has free will, so she can do whatever she wants.
Creatures like you don't understand humans. The universe is like jade tiles on a game table. When the tiles are shuffled, the outcome is already predetermined.
Exactly, that game is going to end at some point, but how the game ends is always up to the choices you make throughout the game.
which tiles can be played, which tiles are left over, what kind of hand the person next to you is trying to make. All of these can be determined through calculations. But if everything is just a calculation, the game loses its flavor. Randomness and adaptability, ambushing your opponent, twists and turns, the balance of the elements. It's a mix of calculations, unknowns, and loss of complete control that makes Celestial Jade the kind of game it is. And those are the same things that give life its color and vibrance. Do my choices at the game table mean nothing if I have a sure loss in front of me? No! The choices are what make the game meaningful in the first place.
Deep stuff.
Even if I lose, I'll still make choices to lighten the loss. Just like the Master Diviner is making choices for her own agenda. You were right when you said that as Master Diviner, you must comb through the complex threads of destiny day after day, all for the preservation of this giant ship. In this vast universe, a game where there are only losers, our Master Diviner is making endless choices, fighting against the odds just so the Luofu can travel safely for another day. In my book, she's the best player there is.
That's sweet.
Why would someone as talented as the Master Diviner go through the trouble of making endless choices if the end result is predetermined? Heliobus, you cannot fathom the joys of humanity. You are imprisoned by the illusion of destiny, unable to free yourself. And you want everyone who peeks into the future to suffer the same pain as you. You don't understand humans at all.
Don't let them trick you, Xuan! Don't push me away! Don't let her words fool you!
Oh, he's coming out.
Kiraloom, release the Master Diviner!
I see through your trickery! I see through every bit of it!
Time for a buzz.
I'm going to lose! Victory is beyond my reach! Why is there no alternative?
You've lost.
Everything in this universe is predetermined. No, I had no path
no back
to victory.
Or for you.
Chomp.
Master Diviner! Are you alright? I'm fine. Just a small headache, nothing more.
It's normal to experience some discomfort after being possessed by a Heliobus, but nothing a few medicinal pellets can't take care of.
Is that Kiraloom? They may not be the most powerful fragment, but becoming entangled in their illusion can lead to endless despair.
Oogie.
Hurry. Just hurry up and seal me in the darkness.
It's just lost all of its willpower.
I've foreseen what happens next. You're going to imprison me.
Oof. There he goes.
Xingque. Thanks to you, the Divination Commission is safe again. No need to thank me, Master Diviner. By the way, while you were possessed, you fired me from the commission. So... that counts, right? I'll have to ask you to give me written notice that my contract's been unilaterally terminated. Then, with all the years I've spent in the Divination Commission, I'll be able to get a great severance package.
I just thought about all of this already.
And I already planned what to do with all the money. I'm gonna open a gaming parlor, hire a couple of workers to run it, and spend the rest of my days living off the profits. I'll have started a new life without having lifted a finger.
Big brain.
Are there two Xingques?
I see. What a pity. I don't recall anything I may or may not have said while possessed by the Heliobus. In any case, Xingque, why are you still here? Shouldn't you be on duty back at the repository? Huh? Master Diviner, you can't back out now! Of course I can. After all, there are always choices in life. You taught me that.
Oh no.
I can't convince real you, let alone possessed you. Master Diviner, you should get some rest. I'm gonna go take a get back to work.
Well, Xingzhi's retirement isn't happening yet. Seems like Xuan brings herself to inspect the commission and order as soon as restored.
Today brought great shame on the Divination Commission.
At least no one else got hurt.
Yes, all is well, minus my headache.
Heliobi are good at finding people's weaknesses and exploiting them. Everyone has some kind of weakness. You're not to blame.
That's right. You were just a victim of the Heliobus's trickery, Diviner Fu. No need to blame yourself.
I must express my sincere gratitude to all of you for your help. Apologies, but the Divination Commission is in disarray at the moment. I must return and set things in order. I'm afraid I cannot see you off in person.
Wait! There's something we need to ask you.
What is it?
Tell Xuan the details of your operation.
I agree that the Master Diviner gets possessed wouldn't make for a good headline.
No.
I don't care how you spin the story, so long as you leave my name and identity out of it.
What are the options? Breaking news. Shocking. Matrix of Prescience is self-aware. Second Arumaton uprising imminent. A little bit hysterical. Major update of divination algorithm causes massive workload. Or hottest scoops. Live construction blunder causes total divination shutdown. Yeah, let's do massive workload. That sounds more plausible.
I have many things to attend to. Please allow me to save my thanks for another day.
We won't delay you any longer. We need to go to Fyxestroll Garden and seal Caraloom away.
I've been here when I was going through the instance, but I haven't been here in the open world yet, so I couldn't teleport close by, and now I can. There we go, that's unlocked. We've got a Pyra here too. There we go.
It seems that your operations have met with some success.
Oh yes, hello.
I've been browsing through some of the stories on Ghostly Grove myself. They make for good reading.
I'm sure they're quite exciting, yeah. Did you hear about Master Diviner?
As the saying goes, serious divination concerns serious matters. It is inevitable that someone performing divination day in and day out for the Xianzhou would acquire inner demons, and Heliobus can take advantage of those. Fortunately, with your help, Fushuen prevailed over her intruder.
And what do you think about Destiny?
Do you enjoy listening to storytellers and watching immersion? In both cases, tales have a predetermined ending. But you shouldn't let that stop you from enjoying them, should you?
Exactly.
The same is true of life. Whether the end is predestined or not, it's worth living.
The experience is what matters, yeah. Okay, I'm heading off.
Very well then. Miss Hanya is waiting for you by the suppression towers.
Right.
On behalf of the Ten Lords Commission, I commend you for your great service in resolving the Divination Commission crisis. I will honor all of you before the Ten Lords.
Thanks, Madam Hanya. But, we really couldn't have defeated Caraloom without Miss Qingque's help.
I didn't realize that one as skilled as Diviner Fu would also be susceptible to the power of the Heliobi. That said, I can understand her plight. After all, we're all moving forward on our own unseen paths in no uncertain terms. Judges are instructed by the Ten Lords to carry out their orders, but no one ever explains their meaning to us. Just like the Master Diviner, no matter what cruel and horrible paths she foresaw, as long as it benefited the Luofu, she had to make a choice. Those choices may be correct and far-sighted, but we are, after all, flesh and blood, and we cannot help but agonize over the process of making them.
Madam Hanya?
I apologize. I was getting carried away. I think all the paperwork must have worn down my mental acuity. today's business is finished. Please get some good rest.
Right. Let's call it a day. And you too, Judge Hanya. Don't work yourself to death.
It's finally time to get back to bed. Goodbye, everyone.
She's been tired all day. I'm totally beat too. Chat more in the group later. Whoa, look at those numbers go up. New fans, 45,000. There are 2 new investigations. The sky keeps crying, and my neighbor's dead wife seems to have come back. Both sound equally creepy. With the Alchemy Commission problem solved, we split up again to cover more leads. Huohuo and I followed one about a Foxian man's late wife coming back to life. I met up with the concerned person that posted the tip-off, and he pointed me to Aurum Alley, where we found the man and his Heliobus wife. They genuinely seemed happy together, so it felt bad breaking the illusion and capturing the Heliobus, but they do slowly sap the life force of those around them. Though the man made a good point. Would you rather spend your long life unhappy or have a happy shorter life? We had a job to do though, so seal the Heliobus away. There's plenty of things to be happy about in life. Don't link all your happiness to one person. The craziest thing is that none of these have quests associated with them. They're just posts made to immerse you in the whole ghost forum thing. It's actually pretty cool just reading through some of them. I won't include all of them here, but it's pretty neat. Like the only one that actually has a quest associated with it is the sky keeps crying. But there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's like 8, 9, or 10 posts, which have like a couple paragraphs in them of just like spooky story things going on. It's actually quite neat to read through. Next up, rumors of crying coming from the sky. However, on my way to the next destination, I bumped into something. Oh, you found me! Wait a second. That's exactly what they say in Breath of the Wild when you find the Koroks. They say, oh, you found me! The little ghost that said this even had a chat option about plagiarism of someone else's entrance and copyright law. As a longtime Zelda fan, I really enjoyed this reference. Anyway, the Ten Lords Commission hooked me up with the Psycrane so I could fly around the air collecting helio fragments. Didn't take long to gather them all and seal away the Heliobus. March was also in the area, so Huohuo slapped a paper talisman on her to ward off evil spirits. Then we headed back to Fyxestroll Garden.
I don't think searching like this is the best way.
Why?
Diner haunted. Evil spirit breaks into restaurant and eats double its body weight in food. Do you think Tail did this? Seems like his style.
Sounds like a very hungry criminal came up with a very poor excuse.
Yeah.
What about this one? Paranormal activity reported at exclusive horror immersia. Guest experience haunting within 7 days of screening. It reminds me of when I used to watch horror immersion to train my courage. Whenever there was a suspenseful moment, Tail would jump up and scare me.
I remember that from the short video. Also definitely a Ring reference.
Guys, I feel like this is just some sort of prank. Or a marketing stunt to boost ticket sales.
Yeah. So what are you guys up to?
Huohuo has been browsing Ghostly Grove for hours. Every time she finds a suspicious incident, she says, "Do you think Tail did this?"
He's obsessed with Tail, huh?
Problem is, any suspicious incident could be Tail-related when you think about it.
I feel like Tail is still around. But if so, why didn't he come back to see me?
Well, maybe he doesn't want to be trapped again. Maybe he'll come back.
He was your Tail for so many years. I'm sure he'd come back to say hi. Or bye.
Anyway, even if you don't find Tail, you're still a great judge. The success of our ghost hunting squad proves it.
Thank you, Miss Gui. I don't really get compliments without the encouragement of you squad members. Working with you guys has made me feel a little more confident. But it's hard not to think about the days when Tail was still around. Back then, I was a useless coward. I'd hide at the first sign of trouble. Tail would always complain about it. But he'd also get me out of danger.
Reminds me of me and my brother. Sort of a love-hate relationship.
Hey, look at this!
Did you find Tail?
OMG, Cloud Knight caught doing the unthinkable at Alchemy Commission. Folks, I've got something to tell you. It happened just yesterday when I was passing by the Alchemy Commission. I heard a strange noise at the entrance, so I gathered my courage and took a look inside. Can you guess what I saw? I spotted one of the Cloud Knights, and they were acting all strange, swinging their weapon around as if they were possessed or something. More than a dozen other Cloud Knights couldn't restrain them. Did anyone else see this? We have to check this out. 162k followers for this one?
Is this something Tail would do?
Tail or no tail, it's definitely the work of a Heliobus.
Let's hurry up and get to the scene. There'll be trouble to pay if we're too late.
Be careful, everyone. This sounds like a very aggressive Heliobus.
Hey, calm down.
I just learned a new technique. I'll use it to end your life.
Jeez. What's with this guy?
Unauthorized personnel should keep their distance. It's dangerous here.
Actually, we're not really unauthorized, are we, Judge?
Is that Sushang? And a judge? Why are the 10 Lords Commission here?
It's a very long story, so let's deal with the problem at hand first.
Mr. Cloud Knight, sir, the 10 Lords Commission will handle this. Thank you for your cooperation.
Understood. Please, take mercy on him.
Don't worry, this sort of thing is our specialty.
Oh, we're fighting the crazy guard, okay.
See how you like this?
Have this, I'm not sure what it does at the moment. And then she'll activate the mark on all of them. Oh, that's a lot of 140,000 damage. Sheesh. After a struggle, you subdue the crazed Cloud Knight.
Judge Huohuo, is he all right?
His life isn't in danger, but his hands and feet are spasming, and his speech is incoherent. I think he's experiencing a delusion that he can't snap out of.
I feel like I've been drained of my strength.
Yeah, that's the Heliobus sucking out your energy.
Mr. Cloud Knight, sir, are you okay? Can you answer a few questions for me? Do you remember what happened to you?
I think so. Let me think for a moment. I received a report today about an infestation of abominations here at the Alchemy Commission. The captain sent me to clear it out. What happened after that was like a dream? I can't explain it. My weapon suddenly started talking to me.
Weird.
It taught me fighting techniques, which moves to avoid, which moves to use, which stances to adopt to retain balance. Then it told me to relax and let it take control against the enemy.
Yeah, that's definitely Heliobus guiding you and then taking over.
That sounds just like a Heliobus.
I followed its instructions. To my surprise, it felt like my combat skills had greatly improved. Still, it told me I was incompetent, like a piece of rotten wood. It wanted to find a new apprentice to carry forward the art.
Uh-huh.
It was only then that I realized there was a sword-wielding child beside me, staring right at me.
A child with a sword?
Lots of children grow up learning to use a sword on the Luofu, but for a child to be walking around with one...
I sure hope we're not thinking of the same person.
I realized the boy was the general's retainer.
Oh no.
Yanqing.
I thought that when they said child, I thought it was like a super tiny person. I mean, I guess Yanqing always gets shit for his height, right? So
I knew it.
When I heard my sword say the name, I was in disbelief. And then, for some reason, I just attacked Yanqing.
Oh no. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. The funny thing is that I didn't even see him move. I just fell straight to the ground.
Yep, that sounds like something he would do.
What happened next was even more outlandish. Yanqing looked like he was talking to the sword in his hand. He turned around and left without looking back. And my weapon never spoke again.
So are we thinking that the Heliobus went into Yanqing's sword?
Not good.
Yeah, probably. Though I feel like his swords have been semi-sentient anyway.
I'll take care of the Cloud Knight. You go after Yanqing.
Oh, what is a sword? A blue sword swishes by. Upon detecting your presence, it approaches and starts flying in circles around you. Is this a new Cycrane model? It seems to be calling us.
I heard that Yanqing's sword is a famous weapon crafted by the Artisanship Commission. It resonates with its master, reacting to his movements in battle like it has a mind of its own.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I always thought his swords were like semi-sentient.
He must have encountered some kind of danger, and his sword flew away to find someone to help, right?
Yeah.
Danger? Miss Sushang, don't scare me like that. What kind of evil would be strong enough to pose a threat to Yanqing?
I'm not sure, but the Heliobi are strange creatures. Even the sharpest sword can't cut them.
Uh-oh. I just had a thought.
What?
If it's not auspicious, you'd best not say it out loud.
Based on what that Cloud Knight said, it isn't that Yanqing's in danger.
It's that we're in danger?
Exactly.
Follow the sword. No matter what, we have to find Yanqing before things get even worse.
Yeah, lead the way, sword. Really moving. Really sliced down all these things, huh? The eyes of the slain beast still contain a hint of astonishment as it seemingly is unable to believe the speed of which humans were capable. Yeah, that makes sense. The waves ride of the howling wind, bashing the fjord with great intensity. Yanqing's sword hangs in the air, pointing to the distance across the luminescent depths.
This is the dock for Dragon Prayer Terrace. Judging by the sword's behavior, that's where Yanqing is.
Should we really be charging over there? Even without a Heliobus, Yanqing is a swordsmaster among swordsmasters.
Are you scared, Sushang? Me too. Compared to the other Heliobi we've dealt with so far, this one seems like it could do some serious damage.
It also sounds like Tail, to be honest, looking for...
Weird. My mother taught me swordplay as soon as I could walk. I might not be as good as the General's apprentice, but I would never let cowardice dishonor the name of the Cloud Knights or the family sword. But I am worried. If the Heliobus possessing Yanqing is too strong, I'm afraid I might not be able to guarantee everyone's safety.
Like, it could be Tail, and then it's because Tail was with Huohuo for so long. It actually wants someone who's competent at fighting, rather than Huohuo, who's always scared of everything.
The General has been supporting our ghost hunting squad from the very beginning. It's time to return the favor. Even if it wasn't for the General's sake, as a judge, I can't let a Heliobus take over someone as dangerous as Yanqing. Sushang, Miss Gui, Mr. Trailblazer, please help me rescue him.
Oh my god, what is going on here? That's a lot of swords. He is definitely possessed already, isn't he?
What are all these swords doing in Dragon Prayer Terrace?
It must be a Heliobus illusion. Shouldn't we ring the harmonic chime and see if we can talk to Yanqing inside the illusion?
Illusion? Since each of you can see it, wouldn't that mean you'd fallen into the illusion as well?
Yeah, he's definitely possessed.
Don't be alarmed. To me, this sword formation is a precious arsenal. When I gaze upon any one, 1,000 sword fights dance before my eyes. The swordplay far exceeding anything I have learned. And better yet, they welcome those who wish to pursue higher realms with open arms.
The General sent us to bring you back.
The General? You lie! I've already finished my assignment at the Alchemy Commission. I have no further orders. This is my own time. I came here to learn from Master Pyra. To learn from these swords.
Heliobus is a Pyra, it's not Mr. Tail then.
A Pyra? That Heliobus's name is a Pyra?
Correct. Master Pyra promised to show me the flaws in my swordplay, and had to take it to the next level.
That's why I brought them to Dragon Prayer Terrace, where I suffered my most serious setback.
Young one, with me, everything will be different.
I have a feeling that the combat encounter here is going to be really tough.
Whether it be Imbibiter Lunae, the Stellaron Hunters, or that woman, your accomplishments will exceed them. You will be matchless, without limits.
Matchless without limits. You're just in time. The swords have taught me something already. I'd like to see how sharp my skills have become.
These Heliobus are terrifying. They just take over anyone and they turn them kind of psycho.
My skills are lacking. I've been through countless defeats. But with the Pyra as my master, no longer.
Time for a battle. Why is he attacking us?
I do like the fight music when you fight Yanqing though.
Come get me.
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for clutch. You've just got to expand your thinking.
You're all in on it.
I have so many ultimates stacked up here. I might as well use them.
Raise barriers of the unknown and watch them crumble.
A sword fight must be fought with sincerity of heart and mind. Give it your all.
I am.
Lieutenant Yanqing, snap out of it. We don't want to fight you.
But I want to fight you, and we're just getting started. My blade levels armies.
Oh no. What? What?
Your skills are nothing compared to mine. What can I learn from any of them?
He seems to knock us out.
Then, why not hack them down right here?
Yeah, that's a little bit dark, dude.
Hack them down? I thought we were just sparring.
We were just sparring.
The laws of the battlefield are no different from the laws of the universe. Life for victory, and death for defeat. Swordsmanship is the art of victory, and only the victorious swords can be passed on. Swords defeated are buried among the barren wastelands.
But
You're resisting me? Rid yourself of these needless notions of clemency. How can you move forward without casting these distractions aside? Raise your sword.
Life for victory and death for defeat, huh? All this talk of laws of the battlefield and the universe. You think that gives the appearance of a Grand Master? You're just using someone else's ambition to satisfy your own desire to shed blood.
Preach it, girl, preach it.
This Xuan Yuan sword in my hand has been passed down through my family for generations. When my mother gave it to me, she said, the bread may bake, but the heart remains. And for a long time, I had no idea what she was talking about. Today, I just realized I misheard her. I think she actually said, the edge may break, but the heart remains. Probably.
That does sound more profound, yeah.
The Lieutenant Yanqing, the winner and loser of this battle, have yet to be determined. Don't give me that "there is no point in fighting any longer" speech.
This little wench's fighting spirit is on fire. Young one, since she insists on fighting, will you give her our answer?
I won't back down.
Miss Sushang, you... This is between fellow Cloud Knights. Losing a fight isn't a big deal, but if I abandon my fellow soldiers and bring dishonor to the Knights, how could I wield my sword again? Granted, I might not last more than a few moves. You guys go get the General, quickly! I'll try and hold him off until he gets here.
Okay.
Sushang, my bestie. Why is she so stubborn? Still, that was pretty freaking cool.
We need to get the General. This isn't the time to be hyping up your bestie.
Spiritfarer told me that the General is still in Fyxestroll Garden. Let's hurry!
That's so far away.
I think the only one that can break Yanqing's illusion is Jing Yuan himself.
Is something the matter? You seem out of breath.
Yeah, I just ran halfway across the Luofu, but it's fine. You tell Jing Yuan what happened.
A Heliobus that creates illusions for the sole purpose of instructing someone in swordplay. I wouldn't mind learning a few tricks from them myself. Unfortunately, it sounds like this one is a little too aggressive to be a decent sparring partner. This is not an adversary that someone as young as Yanqing is equipped to deal with.
General, we need to move fast. If we wait any longer, I'm afraid that Sushang might be...
I can understand your sense of urgency. But before I leave, I have a question for Cirrus, who has been listening this whole time. I trust you are familiar with the Pyra.
Naturally. Among the Heliobi, Pyra manifests the courage and warring spirit of Ignimar. They are the most aggressive of all the fragments. But who is this Swordmaster? Who is Yanqing?
My apprentice.
No wonder I smell a hint of sadness in you. In order to rescue his incompetent apprentice, the master must fight on the battlefield himself. I must say, I'm very envious of a Pyra.
You know the flavor of sadness, but not its meaning. An apprentice obsessed with victory and defeat has lost his mind to a Heliobus, and is now trying to shortcut his way to mastery of the sword. This is my failure to him as a master, and the source of grief you see in me now.
Jing Yuan's taking this pretty hard.
Then you should hurry. Pyra has an insatiable bloodlust. Once they've enslaved your mind, they can make you turn against your friends, your kin, even your own master. Go! I don't wish to delay your death match with your apprentice.
Oh, she's holding out.
A lieutenant of the seat of divine foresight. Is that the best you can do? And I was thinking I'd be done for the moment you drew your sword. I didn't think I would last this long. I'm not half as bad as I thought.
Young one, you're hesitating again. You're always hesitating. Your opponent is no match for you. Yet they have managed to fend you off for this long. As a swordsman, have you not any pride? Do you want to repeat the disaster you suffered at Dragon Prayer Terrace? It's time to finish it. Only blood can cleanse the shame of the sword.
He won't do it.
General!
Young one, your old teacher has arrived.
Your old teacher? Like the former teacher?
Under his tutelage, you never experienced true failure. But after suffering your first major setback, your confidence in your swordsmanship has been faltering. You worry that the General is disappointed in you. You worry that you don't have what it takes to be the person the General wants you to be. Now, show him what I have taught you. He'll be very proud of your progress. Tell him that with your sword, you will bring victory to the Xianzhou.
He shakes his head.
With my sword.
Is he actually gonna attack?
Yanqing would never draw his sword on me to prove himself. I have confidence in him. This confidence is not a belief that he will win every contest. It is a belief that he will one day break free from the paradigm of victory and defeat, and realize his true reason for wielding the sword. The pleasure of swordsmanship, the saving of life, and the dispatchment of enemies. This truth must be discovered by himself. No one can teach it to him. Now is the time for him to take that step.
General,
Break free from victory and defeat? Those are just empty words to comfort the dead and the defeated. Think of your crushing defeat at Dragon Prayer Terrace. Think of how you felt then, teetering on the brink of death. If the sword of that Stellaron hunter had pierced your flesh, you wouldn't be standing here pondering the meaning of victory and defeat. Now is the time to break all your chains. Draw your sword on your master, to the general who is trying to imprison you. Draw your sword.
Don't do it.
General, allow me to demonstrate my swordsmanship. I hereby challenge you. Pyra, I challenge these swords to battle!
Young fool, how disappointing. Your accomplishments would have been limitless. But you've been led astray by empty idealism. None of that matters anymore. While teaching you, I studied your every move inside out. And now you wish to throw down the gauntlet. Very well. In your own image and with your own techniques, I will teach you one final lesson. Your swordplay, every stroke and sway, I've committed it all to memory.
Oh, it's an illusion.
Now, allow me to demonstrate.
What's wrong?
With merciless intent, how powerful I am.
No, Yanqing. Conceal your form and hide your intentions. Don't fall for their distractions.
Understood.
The door to a whole new world.
Very clean. Gives him big heels.
My blade levels armies.
Oh boy. It's fine, he has 1 health left.
Expand your thinking.
I failed.
There we go.
One hit, one stroke of luck, one victory.
Impressive. I am bested.
Ew, it's about time we got this guy into the gourd.
There he goes. That was a good battle.
General.
I know what you wish to say, Yanqing. We can move past the melodrama.
Then, to the rest of you, thank you for bringing me out of that daze. Especially you, Miss Sushang.
Yeah, she held up a long time, honestly.
Why does everyone that gets Heliobus love to apologize for it? You're the victim here. They're the ones stirring up chaos.
I guess a part of them is still sentient while it's happening, so they still feel a little bit guilty about like going along with what the Heliobus is saying.
It should be me thanking you for holding back during our battle. Or maybe, just maybe, it's due to a sudden skill improvement? Don't you think?
When you're not passed out in fear, you're pretty good, yeah?
Haha, right. Conscious Sushang is pretty badass. We're gonna need to get you a front page news story for this one. Heck, let's get some billboards!
So, you've made it your daily mission to tease me, huh?
With respect to this incident, what is your plan for posting on the Luofu's Ghostly Grove? Since it concerns the seat of divine foresight, I am hoping you could.
Well, about that. Let me discuss it with him first.
See here, breaking news, you won't believe this. Fiction becomes real life. Yeah, it doesn't really grab me. Artisanship Commission unveils new tech that will change Cloud Knights forever. That one sounds interesting. Showbiz Chaos, lead actor mysteriously missing from set. The reason will shock you speech. I'm feeling this one. Artisanship Commission unveils new tech that will change Cloud Knights forever.
Is everyone okay with this?
Thanks for covering for me. I'm so embarrassed.
All's well that ends well. We should hurry back and lock up Pyra in the evil binding matrix. They're a dangerous one. I'm afraid they might escape.
Well then, Yanqing and I will take our leave now.
All right, let's get out of here.
Okay, we're on the left side of Fyxestroll Garden now, and we've got a new tower to fill up.
That was a big risk, Miss Sushang.
Actually, I'm well aware of my own limits. If it weren't for Yanqing resisting that Heliobus, maybe I wouldn't have been able to hold on until you brought reinforcements.
Yeah, actually, was it crucial for all of us to retreat?
Come to think of it, we only needed one person to fetch reinforcements. Why didn't we get him to stay behind with you? And why didn't you ask?
Yeah, I could have stayed there. I'm pretty strong.
It's kinda embarrassing, but I was caught up in the moment. I guess I never thought it through.
Sometimes I wonder whether your head's screwed on right. We need to take you to the Alchemy Commission for a checkup.
Maybe, but my actions kept everyone safe, and that's what matters. Miss Huohuo needed someone to look out for her, and little Gui's just a civilian. You shouldn't be putting yourself in risky situations. As for him, he's a distinguished guest of the seat of divine foresight. If anything were to happen to him, it could turn into a diplomatic crisis. After weighing things up in my head, it made the most sense for only me to stay put.
If I still had my tail, I wouldn't be slowing everyone down.
Whoa, you're too cute of a... No, stop it. No. No. You're not slowing anyone down. Frankly, you're the one who has this gourd that keeps all the Heliobus inside of it. Stop putting yourself down. You're doing great.
Sorry, Huohuo. I didn't think it through. You were never a burden.
It's not your fault, Miss Sushang. It's just... I've been wondering, how long can someone average like me keep up with the affairs of the Ten Lords Commission without my tail?
You're being ridiculous. You're an amazing judge.
Forget it. We should get some rest. There could be even bigger dangers waiting for us tomorrow.
You can always find tail. Don't worry too much about it. We got lots of different gifts sent by fans. Ooh, yay! I won't say yay. I'm a trendsetter, not a sheep, so I won't follow suit and say yay. And now I'm back. Yay! What's your yay, Sushang? Question mark. At Sushang. Did she fall asleep? Sushang is exhausted and probably asleep by now. I see. And it's just like 3 of us celebrating our success. Yeah, let's celebrate. Ta-da! We basically doubled our followers with that one, jeez. After reaching 270,000 fans, Guinaifen and I organized and recorded an AMA Ask Me Anything video for the fans. We also got a commemorative medallion from the Ghostly Grove website. Then we set out to a presumably haunted house in the Alchemy Commission. The owner gave us a rundown of the situation. I was convinced quickly once the following happened. Yo, okay, that's creepy. There were even ghostly fingerprints on the walls at one point. Turns out the house did have a Heliobus, but it wasn't causing the hauntings. In fact, the Heliobus also felt scared being in the house and wanted to leave with us. It added that the owner of the house actually passed away a long time ago. Basically, this guy was faking the hauntings to drive down the property value and snag the place for cheap. He then found out a Heliobus had actually moved in and has been struggling to get rid of it ever since. We reported him to the Realm Keeping Commission, of course, in the end, and sealed away the Heliobus. I then responded to someone getting anonymous calls every night. We went out to investigate and met the person getting the calls. The signal came from Stargazer Navalia, where a Heliobus had possessed a Marastruck. wasn't happy with it though, and begged us to let it swap into one of our bodies instead. Turns out the Mara Struck was the little sister of the person getting phone calls. They'd lost contact long ago, but the Heliobus could understand the Mara Struck's mind, and forwarded a message to the sister, before we sealed the Heliobus away. Before we could start our next lead, Hanya had some worrying news.
It appears we are all present. The Spiritfarers who were supposed to report to Huohuo mentioned they didn't see her today. I'll get straight to the point. I have no idea where Huohuo may be. However, if we combine our efforts, we may be able to piece together some clues. Each of you are close to Huohuo. Did you notice anything unusual about her yesterday?
She has been obsessing more and more about Tail.
Yeah, Miss Huohuo has been trying to track down Tail. In addition to helping the squad, that is.
Yeah.
What if Huohuo came across a lead today? Something that sounded like Tail's doing. Knowing her, she's probably gone looking for him.
And yet, she didn't come to any of us for help. That's not like her.
That is unusual, yes.
Given the type of person she is, if she did have any clues, she would seek out our help. If she hasn't shared anything with us, it means there is only one possibility.
She must have some reason for acting alone.
Right. Maybe someone deceived her with news about Tail. Told her she could only go alone. Sounds like a trick some nasty kidnapper would use.
Yeah.
Cirrus. The only one who may have knowledge of Tail's whereabouts is Cirrus, whose plans were foiled due to Tail's actions.
Even if Cirrus doesn't know where Tail is, given the shared history, they wouldn't hesitate to cause trouble.
Let's go. We must try to squeeze some answers out of Cirrus.
Yep.
Well. Insects who don't know when to quit. I sense you have questions. Go on. Ask away.
You don't want to fight first?
Huohuo is missing. And I'm willing to bet you know something about it.
How careless. Your companion vanishes right under your noses, and you fail to notice. Why am I the one you're pestering?
You lied to her about Tails' whereabouts, didn't you?
The Ten Lords' Commission might not be able to completely eradicate the Heliobi, but we have plenty of ways of dealing with them.
Ooh, how threatening. Save your breath. I know your tactics. Let's cut to the chase. I do know something about it.
I knew it!
Believe it or not, while you were distracted, she came and found me. She asked me if I knew where Mr. Tail was, and I simply gave her a clue.
Why didn't she come to us, though? Why did she go by herself?
She searched high and low, but came back empty-handed, of course. If only you could have seen her expression, simultaneously terrified and desperate to know more. Utterly hilarious. In the end, I became fed up with her constant nagging. I told her that her beloved Tail had splintered and been reduced to an ember without a single memory. You should have seen her face!
Cirrus, I didn't think I could hate you more than I did before, but I do. I hate you more. Don't bully Huohuo.
Oh, does it hurt? You'll be pleased to know I didn't drag out the suffering. I told her that her Tail was hiding in Cloudford, preparing to flee the Xianzhou on a star skiff. I also told her that the Ten Lords Commission was in the process of recapturing all the Heliobi. If she were to turn to you for help, Mr. Tail would be imprisoned, even if she managed to find him. Looks like she took the bait.
That's why she didn't come to us, yeah.
Lies! You can't possibly know where Tail disappeared to.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I have no doubt about one thing. My friends are ready and waiting for her in Cloudford.
Yeah, see, he sent her to a trap. That means Huohuo is in danger.
You should have faith in your friend. Perhaps Huohuo is safe and sound. Perhaps she managed to subdue the Heliobi. If you rush to Cloudford, there's still a chance you might find her.
Not good. Let's head to Cloudford quickly.
The paperwork will have to wait. I'm coming with you.
Cyrus, you nasty devil. Oh my god, is that her?
Huohuo? Huohuo! What do we do now? I'll go get help from the Alchemy Commission.
Hold on. Let me take a look at her.
Anya carefully examined Huohuo's vital signs.
She's unresponsive. It looks like a Heliobus has taken control of her mind.
We try using the harmonic chime?
This isn't just a Heliobus illusion. It's a complete sensory barrier, cutting off the individual from the outside world. In this case, even the harmonic chime won't work.
They really planned this, didn't they?
This isn't something the healers at the Alchemy Commission can handle. I'll take Huohuo back to the Ten Lords Commission. Perhaps they'll have an answer. As for now, I'm temporarily suspending the activities of the ghost hunting squad.
No.
What?
The situation has changed completely. Without the assistance of a judge, continuing would place all of you in grave danger, defeating the purpose of the squad.
But Miss Hanya, this is to save our friend.
I know. I understand. But please, let the Ten Lords Commission deal with this. We'll find a way to extract this Heliobus from Huohuo.
Okay, I believe in you guys.
Miss Hanya, tell me straight. Does the Ten Lords Commission actually have a solution?
Surely the Ten Lords can fix this.
We are not completely out of options. It might be possible to use another Heliobus to drive out the one that seized Huohuo's mind.
Ugh, we're gonna have to use Cyrus, aren't we?
But why would a Heliobus ever want to help people? Wait, Miss Hanya, do you mean to say that...
I've been keeping tail here all along.
What?
What?
Are you freaking kidding me? So she would have not been in this situation if you just told her tail was in that... Oh.
Don't look so surprised, young lady.
Surprised? Huohuo has been worried sick trying to find you, and now something else has gone after her.
Exactly.
You flaming furball! What the heck is going on? Did you know about this the whole time, Miss Hanya?
As per our rules, any free-roaming Heliobus must be sealed away. I was merely following protocol. Besides, it was Tail who requested this.
It's a long story.
I've got time. Please enlighten me.
I only recall a moment during that fateful night when my consciousness was on the verge of shattering into a million pieces. Time stood still. I watched myself parting from Ignomar, drifting without purpose. Then, before I knew what had happened, the girl had retrieved me, and a judge of the Ten Lords Commission had sealed me within a tail. I believe you humans call this kind of thing a near-death experience. But why would a Heliobus experience one of those? Ridiculous! Since I'd slipped the leash, I thought I might as well change bodies and savor a bit of freedom. But then...
Lucky for you, you met me.
My luck took a sour turn when I ran into this demoness. I mean, Judge. When I was with Huohuo, she'd constantly rant about me, whining about all the problems I'd caused her, how I'd ruined her life. It was only after I vanished that she realized she'd taken my power for granted. I wanted to hear her cry about it. So in a fit of anger, I had this demon, Judge, imprison me in the gorge.
Okay.
You had had your wish. Now, I'm offering you a chance to regain your freedom. Not by letting you go, but by going back to the way things were. Do we have a deal? Can I trust you, Tail?
I mean, the other solution is sealing it within the towers, right? So, I mean, that's not great.
Of course, we're pretty much co-workers at this point.
But look who came around.
So, all I have to do is possess Huohuo and take out those other pesky Heliobi, right? It's exorcism o'clock!
He seems excited about it.
Where am I? Tail? Are you here? I feel like I've been possessed. Tail, is that you? No, it can't be him. Tail always said only the most privileged are worthy of being his host. Stop overthinking, Huohuo. What should I do now?
Go into this spot. Keep searching for Tail.
Mom? Is this an illusion? Mom! What are you doing here? I've missed you so much!
Do you not see your mom very often?
Stay back! Don't come any closer! I don't know who you are, but you're not my Huohuo. Keep that filthy thing you're carrying away from me.
But Mom...
But I'm still me. I'm the one in control.
It's just a matter of time before it takes control of you.
But no, that's not happening.
I'm sorry, Huohuo. Your father and I had no choice but to send you to the Ten Lords Commission. Oh, it's best if you pretend we never existed.
Oh my god. Even though she knows this is just a mirage made by... Okay. That's heartbreaking, man. They just disowned her like that?
Hey, I remember you.
Is this her sister's?
Luofu's tail is all singed. It looks like a giant sparkler.
It does look cool like that.
Stay away from us, monster!
And this is her classmates. She's a lot taller than her classmates.
Trying to make us feel sorry for you? I can't stand people who do that.
You're all so mean!
Blame that freaking tail of yours! No one else has a tail that catches fire! Get lost!
That's so cool though, what are you talking about?
Be talking to a monster anyway. Let's get out of here.
Kids are mean, man. Even though she knows this is just a... Okay.
I'm not a monster.
No wonder she has no self-esteem. Everyone treats her like crap.
What should I do? Tail.
Tail's the only one who doesn't treat her like crap, and I guess also the Ten Lords Commission. Tail!
Tail? How are you? How are you still here? I see now. You're leaving me too.
Huh?
Everyone always leaves me. I don't want to be alone. Not again.
I haven't left!
Please, Tail. No more words. I can't bear to see you fade away.
I think this is actually Tail though.
Are you a judge or not? This Heliobus is distorting your perceptions! Get a grip! Resist them!
They've all gone. All abandoned me.
All gone? Just watch me. I'll drag them all back.
We're Tail now. We're dragging all these stupid idiots back. Find her mother. Where did her mother walk off to? Hey, stupid face. Go hug your daughter. Tail possesses Huohuo's mother and tries to bring her back to Huohuo.
Let's bring this one back.
Yep.
Huohuo, I'm sorry. It's better that you pretend Mom and Dad are no longer here.
How can your own flesh and blood be so heartless? These humans.
Agreed. That opened the, yeah, that opened the door. It is so bizarre playing as a NPC character. Tail takes Huohuo's mother back to her. Yeah. Tail is a bit grumpy, but at least he's like actually cares about her. You know, that's pretty neat for a Heliobus. Is this the right way? Oh yeah, I found one of them.
Let's bring this one back.
Open the door.
Why does Huohuo get so much attention? I'm gonna get everyone to ignore her.
The behavior of these brats is astounding.
Yep. Tail possesses the two and tries to bring them back to Huohuo together.
This tail is just so creepy. It glows like some sort of torch. Gross!
Hey! Wanna lose a hand?
Okay, we got him there.
Huohuo, look! I brought everyone back for you.
Who's back?
Huohuo, our precious girl. Mom and Dad shouldn't have left you all alone. Huohuo, I'm sorry. I was just jealous that your tail is cooler than mine. Huohuo, I've always dreamed about having such a cool tail. Why don't you come play with me?
They're only here because you possessed them and made them come back. This isn't what I meant.
She's too smart.
Oh, come on. You wanted them to return. They return.
Tail? You're not an illusion. Oh, you're here. You're actually Tail. Where have you been all this time? I thought you were already...
Dead? Well, I haven't exactly had a picnic. Exploding into countless shards, being your shadow for all those rotten years. It's about time I had some good luck. I thought about getting out of here, but I couldn't shake the feeling there was something wrong. So I came back to see if you could manage on your own, or if you were still a scaredy cat.
I'm sorry. I guess I still am.
No, you're selling yourself short. You're daring. How you had the courage to do something so dangerous amazes me. It's not bravery you lack, but sense.
What other choice did I have? I suspected that Cirrus was deceiving me, but the thought of losing you forever was... unbearable.
Oh, so touching.
Forget about all that. I'm here now. But... did everyone really leave you? Because of me?
You know what? They left. Let them be. I'm not a people person anyway. Without you, Tail, they'd have left me just the same.
Well, since you put it like that, I suppose I have nothing to feel guilty about anymore. Somebody needs to keep you out of trouble. Speaking of which, there's a pesky Heliobus lurking right here. I'm coming for you.
Oh, there it is.
Don't even think about escaping.
Okay, let's fight. And that protects us. We've got a shield. The solid shield.
You've just got to expand your thinking.
There we go. It's a LARP.
Huohuo, you're awake! Seems like Tail's operation was a success!
Madam Hanya, Miss Gui, Sushang, and Mr. Trailblazer.
Mr. Trailblazer, that's me.
Thank you, all of you. Are you the ones who brought Tail back?
Well, where would we be without our squad leader? We had to help.
Yes, we're not leaving you.
Oh, so Scaredy Cat is squad leader. Well, well, look at you.
That's just what Miss Guinaifen calls me.
Well, well, Tail actually does belong to Miss Huohuo.
Excuse me?
So what do you mean belongs to?
Despite Cirrus's scheming and calculating, they clearly didn't expect Tail to return to Huohuo. Their plan to kidnap her was an utter failure. If they saw Huohuo as she is now, it would break their will.
Madam Hanya, urgent news from Fyxestroll Garden. The subdued Heliobi are stirring again.
The subdued ones?
Cirrus may not know the location of Tail, still figured out a way to divert everyone's attention.
Yeah.
Cirrus may come across as hot-headed and impulsive, but under the surface, they are actually full of guile.
They've always been super scheming and cunning, and they're like the mastermind level of Heliobi, so I feel like it's really risky of us to have even like talked to it all this time.
No wonder they like to use analogies such as pawns and chess to describe people. One momentary lapse of concentration, and suddenly we find ourselves backed into a corner. It looks like the end game that General Jing Yuan has been trying to avoid is fast approaching. Sushang, please head to the seat of Divine Foresight and fetch the General. Let's hurry back to Fyxestroll Garden now, while there's still a chance to turn things around. It's time to teach Cirrus a lesson.
Gathered them all up.
If it isn't the judges at the Ten Lords Commission, sluggish as ever. Oh, and is that Mr. Teo? Back to being a guard dog, I see. How delightful! This calls for a celebration. Still, after our last encounter, I've no intention of including you in my plans. To see Ignimar's most powerful fragment now burdened with emotions pains me. It's a pity, but you've become expendable.
Who are you calling expendable?
The Ten Lords Commission's matrix is still intact. The Heliobi cannot leave Fyxestroll Garden. You may think you have the upper hand, but you're nothing more than a caged animal. You will never leave here.
Leave? That was never my plan. I came to Fyxestroll Garden for one reason and one reason alone. To fight the Luofu's formidable general? He seemed fond of playing the waiting game. I merely capitalized on that. While you were all out on a wild goose chase, I rallied other Heliobi to my cause, thereby increasing my strength. Thanks to all of you, I've amassed the power of every Heliobus sealed within Fyxestroll Garden. All I need to do now is wait for the General to make his grand entrance. Before that happens, I should keep my end of the bargain. Destroying you without leaving a trace.
Oh god. Oh, he's back again. Creepy eyes back again.
Time to suffer. This combat needs optimizing.
Just gonna blast a little bit of damage here. Nice. Okay, we got the fiend fire. Oh, they swapped the battlefield around. They're gonna grab that fiend fire. There's nothing I can do about it.
They keep on coming back for more. What should we do, Tail?
Take it easy, kid. Heliobi might lack physical form, but they're not impervious to physical attacks. Cirrus is merely putting on a brave face.
We got it down to 60-something%.
The moment they sense even a hint of defeat, it's over. They'll break into pieces, regardless of how powerful they are.
So, just like what happened to Ignimar, once a Heliobus realizes they're going to lose, they'll shatter?
Exactly. And if there's anyone who can cause Cirrus to shatter, it's him.
So, General, you finally decided to show up. Ready to face the music?
Defeat my army and I'll give you the rematch you seek. My words hold true. As I mentioned previously, when Tang Xiao and Ignimar fought, the scales were balanced. But for you, Cirrus, this game was never about fairness, was it? And yet here we are. My power decidedly outmatches yours. Notions of rules and equal competition are mere illusions. Now, if you don't mind, allow me to show you how the endgame is played.
Oh, he means business now. I can imprison them, let's do it.
Time to suffer.
I think I yoinked my fiend fire. Oh, there we go. I yoinked it back.
To travel far away.
Heal everyone.
For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all.
Pop 2 of them like this. 3 of them.
Your defeat. You are bested.
Or a buzz.
Fine, we're gonna add a weakness to you, and that will give me the next one, right? Yeah, we definitely need to heal. Oh, did I click it too late? Oh no, I didn't click it too late.
Travel far away.
Impressive. This is worth learning.
Commencing research.
Then we're just gonna pump out everything here. Finish it.
But the answer is nothing but a void. Mission failed.
Yeah.
The fate of humans means nothing to me.
He's a big boy.
We play by our own set of rules.
He's massive, dude.
Checkmate.
GG.
I concede.
You had no chance in the universe, Cyrus.
Good.
I am no Ignimor. I'm nothing. Nothing more than a faint flicker.
I know of no faint flicker that could strategize such a fierce battle against one of the Rainbow Arbiter's generals.
Listening to a winner feign humility is enough to make one sick.
The Heliobi may reflect our desires, but their fervent blaze is undeniably awe-inspiring. Neither General Tang Xiao nor myself would deride such a foe.
I have been bested. It's true. I only sought to lock horns with you regardless of victory or defeat. Next,
Next is eternal punishment. For an inextinguishable flame such as yourself, I see no punishment more fitting than to see you confined to a vacant abyss, forever lamenting your past transgressions. Such is the fate that awaits you, Cirrus.
So be it. Mountains will crumble, oceans will evaporate, but the Heliobi will always be there, patiently waiting for their day of freedom. And that day will come. As long as the generals of the Xianzhou live, my battle against them will continue. Until the stars themselves burn out.
Well, crisis averted, General. You did a good job.
Cirrus's will to fight has been shattered. They can no longer pose a threat. Considering that everything here is now under control, I'll take my leave.
My masterstroke wasn't that bad after all, huh?
Not at all. You have been of great assistance these past days. And for that, I express my gratitude. But the Heliobus we dealt with will not be easily dismissed. Given sufficient time, and regardless of how slim the odds are, they will someday break the seal that binds them. However, that concern will fall to the generals of the future.
Yep.
One cannot help but wonder how many Luofu generals this fragment of Ignimor will face in times to come. Speaking purely from the perspective of a warrior, I must say, I feel somewhat envious.
Yeah, you got this little, like, baby one here. You didn't get no Ignimor, that's for sure. Their objective is pretty simple, don't you think?
That it may be, but they cause no shortage of trouble. Perhaps I could glean some wisdom from the Xianzhou Juning.
Oh?
This excursion was not an official matter. I didn't report it to the counselors. What remains of it will be left to the Ten Lords Commission. And once matters have concluded, I believe everyone present will be duly rewarded.
Well, this was a vacation for you, wasn't it? That's what you said.
And as for you and the young Miss Guinaifen, rest assured you won't be shortchanged. You see, helping the General of the Luofu does have its perks. It's time I took my leave. Farewell.
Goodbye, General.
You're here. I've just finished reinscribing the seal on Huohuo's tail. Next, it's time to address the matter of Cirrus.
So Mr. Tail chose to be sealed once again?
What do you know? This is between me and the Ten Lords Commission. A non-aggression pact, if you like.
Hey, if you want to, that's fine. I'm not gonna judge you.
According to the 10 Lords, Tail must be supervised by a judge. I'll make sure to take good care of Mr. Tail.
You've been missing him anyway. You want him back.
Let's see who takes care of who.
True.
Besides, when Mr. Tail isn't around, the other Heliobi pick on me. I feel safer when Tail is here.
Other Heliobi? I'm the only Heliobus you need to worry about.
Well then, I will take care of the Cirrus situation. As for what gets written in the Luofu's ghostly grove, I'll leave that up to you. One more thing. Don't forget to seal the Heliobi within the evil binding matrix.
Do we still have one we haven't sealed yet?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah, the one we picked up with Tail. Completely forgot about that one. Yeah, we need to go seal it. Okay, send it in.
I wrote to my mom about the recent monster slaying and demon fighting stuff I've been doing for the Ten Lords Commission.
What did she say?
What did you tell her?
I told her I went toe-to-toe with the sword-fighting prodigy Yanqing and held my own against fragments of Ignomar. But all she did was scold me for getting into trouble. Do you think she was being sarcastic?
Probably. You still have a lot to learn, but perhaps she worries you're neglecting your regular duties.
What could be more important than protecting the Xianzhou from the threat of Heliobi?
True.
Quit worrying, Sushang. You've been an awesome squad member and a very talented sleepyhead. Now, let's think about what to publish on Ghostly Grove. This is huge news. This post will definitely boost our following.
Always on the hunt for more followers.
It's called professionalism, all right? I'm counting on you.
Okay, let's make it. We found her, that's good. Good picture of her. Breaking news, Unreal Ancient Evil Awakened Ghost Hunting Squad recounts near-death experience. That sounds pretty spooky. This is what you should do with unknown mushrooms. Spoiler alert, don't eat them. That's so bad. Work tortures her. See how this young girl broke free. No, honestly, the first one sounded the most exciting.
The ghost hunting squad can now rest easy for a while. Speaking as a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, I must thank you all for the dedication you've shown these past few days. You really minimized the impact of the Heliobi crisis. There may have been a few Heliobi that slipped through the net, but they are of no major concern.
Leave them to us.
We got this.
I don't want to brag, but our articles on Ghostly Grove are the talk of the town. If we suddenly stopped uploading, it'd be pretty unfair to our audience.
Miss Gui.
Madam Hanya, please let little Gui carry on uploading. I can't fall asleep without browsing Ghostly Grove before bed.
It's become a habit now.
You seem pretty set on this, so I won't stand in your way. However, bear in mind that...
Don't worry. We promise not to make your job any harder than it already is.
Text message. What do we got? General's Lightning Lord is so cool, so cool, so cool. This is my first time seeing it. Does nothing to me. Seen it so many times now. Really? Let's go back to topic. Well, congrats to Huohuo for getting Tail back. Yeah, who'd have thought the Tail was with Hanya? I heard it took Tail a long time to recover. Must have been tough. Hold on, something just crossed my mind. Are you planning to take a photo of Tail? Wait, how did you know? Well, what does Tail say about this? We should ask him first. Oh, Mr. Tail says he's not interested. Well, if Mr. Tail isn't interested, that's fine. We have plenty of other topics to discuss. First things first, let's check your account. What do we got? Oh, completed. Huohuo has become a visitor to the Express. Oh, cool. How many followers are we at now? 787. Woo! We're getting close to 1 million. We got a little ways to go, but it's getting pretty close. Colleague suddenly found. Okay, so we've got some new ones. You can click on them to make them do it too. And then this one. We weren't completely done ghost hunting just yet though, so picked up a lead concerning Xingxia acting strange. Sure enough, we went into her Heliobus illusion and she was the president running an interastral celestial jade empire. Xuan had been employed as her assistant. She wanted us to help implement microtransactions and loot boxes into her celestial jade game. This Heliobus haunting had so much meme potential in it and had me smiling through the whole ordeal. From gold-plated celestial jade pieces to trash bags inside of loot boxes, the IPC was even involved as a rival game company. Naturally, we managed to snap Xingxia out of it in the end and seal away the Heliobus. Following on, March 7th posted about a strange shadow appearing in her recent photos. I met up with her personally, and we discovered there was a Heliobus possessing her camera in the Astral Express. I caged it and had a chat with it. It had been admiring all of March's photos and wanted to be an astral tourist, as it didn't get along with the other Heliobi. We agreed to take it sightseeing around the Luofu. This really was the purest and nicest Heliobus I have ever met, and I didn't have the heart to seal it in Fyxestroll Garden, so I let it float free into space to follow its dream of exploring the cosmos. So they pass through the cage's walls, through the train's window, and float into the spacious outer space. In that place, there is no deceit, no conflict, at least in most of the space-time spectrum since its creation. Farewell. Your duration of life and sense of time are entirely different, and though you only met briefly, you understand that you will never meet again. Next, we got a tip-off that creepy sounds were being heard in Cloudford, so we went to investigate, but found nothing except a regular girl. A new lead appeared in the form of a haunted shop in Orem Alley. Once again though, there was no haunting, but we met the same girl from earlier. This girl had been dropping fake leads just to fangirl over talking to Guinaifen. Little Gui got really mad and yelled at them for the fake leads. It all ended okay though, as she understood it was wrong and sent a gift for all of us as an apology. To wrap up, we reached 1 million fans on Ghostly Grove and got sent a gold commemorative plaque. To celebrate, the Ghost Hunting Squad hosted a fan meet and greet event in Fyxestroll Garden. Great way to end off the Ghost Hunting Squad. But I wasn't done just yet. You see, each Heliobi suppression tower had a range of combat challenges, using special combat powers like reflecting damage or stunning all enemies. Some of them were pretty difficult, but after an hour or two, I had finished all of them with maximum score. The funniest one was against Cirrus and an Arumaton. I kept turning it into a Warp Trotter over and over again. It never got to attack even once. Want to see me turn it into Trotter? Want to see me do it again? Honestly, that was by far the easiest one out of all of them, because it never wasn't a Trotter. Surely I have enough coins to get the rest of it. Yeah! Max level! 1588, 16 out of 16. I think we are in a good spot. I've had a blast with this event. Honestly, this has been a great event. Not only did he introduce 3 new characters with this, Guinaifen, Hanya, and Huohuo, which I probably do have to pick up the next time I see a warp up, because I really like Huohuo. That tail is so cool. But this area is so creepy. I love the ambience here. It's been a blast getting to try out Silver Wolf, who is currently boosted because there's been a buff to, I believe, most of the Stellaron hunters, really. Kafka, Blade, Silver Wolf. I don't know much about how she performed beforehand because I just got her right before they buffed her, and I haven't really used her much before then, but she works really well now, so I don't know. She seems really good, and I love the character as well. So it's been good. And Herda's definitely been helping a lot with these combat challenges. She just shreds enemies. It's fantastic stuff. I'd say it's my favorite event so far too. I'm slightly biased. I love Halloween anyway. I really like this mobile phone skin as well. It's really nice. And with that done, I set my sights on the next destination of Eurilo 6. Look out for a recap video of that coming soon with more videos to follow, just like I did for the Xianzhou Luofu. See you there.